All right.
Kingdom Hearts are pretty long for sure.
I'm ready to start. I think now it should be live. I think. Are we live?
Now.
All right, welcome to the podcast, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all been? You got Jay in the building, Quad, RT, Faith, RTL Faith, Sabo, not Sabo, Rax, Gold. Make sure you pray for. Today we're gonna be discussing a bunch of different shit. We got some anime news and manga news to talk about. We got the One Piece spoilers we're gonna talk about a little bit. We gotta talk about, and we got a bracket that RT made. I'm gonna show you that real quick. We got this bracket where we're gonna be discussing Shonen and the better Shonen. I don't know necessarily how it's gonna work, but I'm still thinking about throwing some spice on that. I just gotta see when it comes to me. All right, so with that being said, let's start off. Oh, what's up, everybody in the chat? Kilo in the building, my boy Juice, one smart in the building. How y'all doing? Yo, what's up, newbie artist? Nerd in the building. 3 ads.
Never fails.
Yeah, I'm tired of them lying on me, bro. I'm tired of the fucking.
You do not get 3 ads in the beginning of the video, bro. It's not possible.
One person came in here one time and said they got a 15-minute long ad. That shit almost killed me, bro. Anyway, bro, we're gonna talk about that bracket a little later. Right now, I guess we can start off with some anime news and see where that takes us. Let's hope Quan got something for us. Quan, what do you got for us for anime news?
You know what we got is right here in the Discord, bro. So I'm gonna lead with the first one because you keep saying nobody care, but Fortnite to Apocalypse sequel 7 Deadly Sins.
Nobody cares.
See, I knew he was gonna do that. That's hype.
Hey, I'm kind of looking forward to it.
You really are?
Yeah, because like if it's good, I'll start covering it.
Even though it's in the hands of Netflix.
Well, no,
I don't think it is. Is it?
Yeah, it's still gonna be a Netflix.
Well, how RT? Come on.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead, Quan. What you saying?
I would say it's still with Netflix, but it's rumors they're not going to use Studio Dean, which was the one that was responsible for like season 3 and 4. But what was it? Oh, what was the other name of that studio? Studio Bind or something? There's rumors that they're going to go with that one instead.
Yeah, and they're actually really good.
So you're gonna let them fuck you 3 times?
Well, no, because studio
you got fucked with season what 3 of 7 Deadly Sins. Then you got fucked with the movie of 7 Deadly Sins. Now you're gonna let them fuck you again.
The movie animation was fire.
This is why these streams get demonetized.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
The movie animation was fire. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well,
You would
think that they would learn after
second movie was
the
good.
last couple seasons.
Oh, the first movie animation was bad? Was it that bad?
No, the first movie just bad in general.
Oh, in terms of like,
First 76 movie, dude, that movie was bad. That's one of the
It
worst.
wasn't really that bad. Like
That's the one with his brother, right?
No, there's
the one with his brother is the good one, and the other one is terrible.
Yeah, the one with his brother is the last one.
That one's no, that's not the one I'm talking about. Then I just said that's not the one I'm talking about. Fuck you, RT. No, the one with his brother is the decent one. It's not bad. But the other movie they got is terrible. I don't know what you're talking about, Quan.
Yeah, the non-canon one.
There's only 2 movies, and the first one didn't have his brother in it at all.
Then that's the one I'm talking about. It's terrible. Okay. It's terrible. How are you confused? The one with his brother is not in it. It's terrible. How is that confusing?
Because I swear that's not what you said.
Oh my god!
Just let me be confused.
The one with his brother in it is the only decent one. My specific words.
Am I not tripping? Is he not just like saying like 2 different things every time he says something?
I thought he did too.
You thought what did you think I say?
No, I thought you said the one with the brother in it. The first one was terrible, and then it went back to like,
I said,
no, the one.
We're gonna rewind. Rex first brought up the movie. I said the 7 Deadly Sins movie was trash. RT brought up. Quan brought up that it was actually he thought it was decent, and RT brought up the one with his brother. I specifically said the one with his brother was actually pretty decent. The other one was trash, and then we got confused somewhere in that sentence.
Because I said
I don't know the Pacific movies, so I don't know what they're called. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to think of them. All I know is the one with his brother in it was all right.
Word on the street was you ain't watched neither one of them.
I watched both of them. So every time I bring up an argument that you don't like, you're just gonna try to say I didn't do it.
Pretty much, yeah.
He shall say you didn't watch it. Wow.
Pretty much, yeah. Baseless slander. That's kind of how I operate.
Yeah. Okay. What was the studio that the new anime is getting? Quan, say the studio name again.
It's just a rumor.
It's rumors made by fucking fans who want this series to be hyped, even though it's getting made of the same fucking series, the same studio.
He's talking a hater right now. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm looking at the consistency of their past. You can let them do this to you again all you want, but I refuse to let somebody F me 3 times. You're not gonna do it. You might get me one time. You might get me one time. You might get me one time. You might even get me a second time if I'm drunk. But that third time would never happen in your lifetime. And that's what you're allowing them to do. Just let them bend over for the third time, Quan.
Oh my
right
goodness.
to you. Right after old shindig. On to the next piece of news. What is it?
What is it? The Dragon Ball Super movie?
Trash!
Wow, that's too okay.
I'm kidding.
You did, oh,
Man, I'm damn.
I'm kidding. I actually looking forward to the Dragon Ball movie, even though it's with Cell. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Is Cell really gonna be in it though? Because I know people keep saying that, but I ain't seen no images with him. In it.
The leakers are kind of hinting that it's Cell. Like they keep tweeting green or like Cell or just little hints.
Okay, let me rephrase that because last week I did say I didn't like Cell. I'm saying I'm looking forward to how are they going to bring him back. I'm looking forward to see if they're going to fuck that up.
They're gonna bring him back and make him a joke like they did with Frieza. It would be awful.
So funny though.
Revenge of the Ebb is hilarious. So
I don't know. I mean, I kind of know what I'm expecting and what I get from Dragon Ball, so I never take it that serious.
Right, it's a Dragon Ball movie.
Yeah.
As long as Cell's voice acting,
as long as it's fun,
and tone is on point, then yeah, I'm ready for it.
It's going to sell millions. We all know this.
It's all about managing your expectations and shit like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, did anybody like that Doctor Strange movie?
I did.
I did.
No,
I didn't see it yet.
We need to talk.
I was literally just about to say that's how I approach Marvel movies too. Is just manage your expectations. Doctor Strange definitely had some flaws.
Even with managed expectations, Doctor Strange. Oof, I want to talk about that tragedy, in my opinion. But
don't tell me it was tragedy.
I mean,
nah, it's not a tragedy.
Looking through the scope of Josuke and how he looks at movies, it's a tragedy. Other people, I don't know. I know what I mean.
Yeah, we might have to talk about that off air because people might get spoiled.
Okay, on to the next piece of news. What's going on, Quan?
We also got. Oh wait, let me see here. Mob Psycho season 3.
Yes, sir. The best piece of news. I don't know why you didn't start with that. Season 3 is going to be fire.
Mob Psycho kind of boring. I couldn't get into it.
Mob Psycho is boring. Wow, this coming from the what is the series called? He was just going on Promise the Neverland fan. He almost just went to war with us about Promise Neverland. He's always calling Mob Psycho boring.
Boring. That's crazy.
That is a crazy take.
Wait, are you one of the people that thinks Chainsaw Man is bad too?
I don't think Chainsaw Man is bad. I think it's just okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So.
This is all right. I never finished Mob Psycho. Like I didn't finish the whole season. Like I watched the first 2 episodes and it's just so boring. I just fall asleep.
You dropped.
You gave it 2 episodes.
Me trying to finish it, I just get bored.
I'm not gonna lie. That's how I am with
Hitman Reborn.
Yes, so I'm not gonna do you like that.
It's hard to get into.
Hey,
I don't kind of understand, but I mean, have you seen clips of mobs? So the thing about a lot of anime to get you hyped for it, for me,
is word of mouth.
I see a really good clip from the anime. Mob Psycho has really good badass Mob Psycho moments. Have you seen any of those?
Seen moments, but my IQ is so high, it takes more than clickbait clips to get me pumped.
It takes 2 episodes. That's it. 2 episodes. You're good though.
I love Quan.
I hear this man, RT.
Quan is going to kill RT every time, bro.
That wasn't even a kill. He said.
He got you that one. He got you. He got you good with that one. Oh man, that is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I've seen clips I didn't go and watch the series and run and watch the series either. Yeah, for me it takes a little bit more to clips as well. But word of mouth is definitely the best way to get into an anime.
Everyone say it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I just could never get into it.
I think even the 2 episodes, you should watch more.
I can't believe you only gave it 2 episodes.
Yeah, 2 is not enough.
I usually watch anime at night, so like I'm watching it like right around time I'm getting like it's late, tired or whatever, and it don't do nothing.
Oh, see, yeah, that makes sense. You watching it when you're already ready to prepare to sleep.
Well, hang on. So bedtime for
Hey,
Quan is like
you guys know
8:30.
anybody that's read the Mob Psycho manga?
No.
I've never met one person that's read the manga.
I've met some. I've
Does
seen
it have a manga?
every time I go to the
Oh,
store.
yeah,
I
it's got a
think it
manga.
has one.
Yes, it does. Every time I go to the store,
It does?
I see people buying it all the time. I don't know people that
Really?
Yeah, I did actually.
Huh. That's crazy. I was about to say I've never. Everyone always talks about the animation and how crazy it looks like, just like aesthetically wise.
The manga's just boring. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, I can imagine that the difference between the two has got to be pretty big.
All right,
I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't that good then.
Quan, what is the next piece of news? If there's more.
This one is new because RT added this one that I did not know about. But Chainsaw Man apparently was it #1? Chainsaw Man #1 on US monthly book scan.
Of course, yeah, we did. We talked about that a little bit before the stream started. I'm not surprised. In the West, Jay, you want to explain this one?
Yeah, so like it took away.
Oh, he hate doing it. He hate doing it. Oh, I'm loving it.
Wait, what happened?
You hate explaining how much Chainsaw Man is out here killing.
Oh no.
Oh, no. You hate it.
But no. I dig it, but it took 20 slots on their list, like, and that's good because it's already hard to get Chainsaw Man volumes, especially in US
It's
right now.
on
So
Amazon,
like,
you're just out of luck.
yeah. So for that, without an anime, it shows you that the Western audience are ready for this. Like it's gonna be a huge jump once the anime comes out, which I'm predicting that the hype it get, we see from JJK and Demon Slayer.
Say it.
I think Chainsaw Man is definitely going to get the hype too. Because
what is it going to be bigger than? What is it going to surpass?
What is it going to surpass?
Say it. You say it. You better say it.
Wait, it's not surpassing Demon Slayer or JJK.
No, it's definitely surpassing them. But
I mean,
was
it's crazy how much it boosts sales. You look at Spy X Family. It's just popping off because the anime right now too. Aren't their sales going buku?
Yeah, Spy X Family is popping off like hotcakes right now. But I think Chainsaw Man is going to surpass that.
It's going to surpass all that shit. It's going to surpass Attack on Titan too.
No,
next conversation. What? No, it's going to surpass Attack on Titan. Guaranteed.
You're the only.
It's going to surpass Attack on Titan. Guaranteed.
You're alone in that hill.
Guaranteed. Because it's normie heaven. The fucking Chainsaw Man is normie heaven, exactly like Attack on Titan was. So all those same normies who was sucking, demonetized, who was getting off on Attack on Titan, they're gonna just jump the ship to fucking Chainsaw. I guarantee it. It's normie heaven. It's normie heaven. Chainsaw Man is it's already the manga is already on its way. It's already on its way.
Keep a record. Hey, keep this receipt. I need you to keep this receipt.
Definitely going to surpass that BS.
I mean, we'll see. We'll keep
and it's going to have a better ending. And it's going to have a better ending.
Well, it already ended.
No, it hasn't.
Are you talking about the sequel?
Attack on Titan? I mean, Chainsaw Man has not ended.
Yeah,
it's not ended.
I mean, it's having a sequel. If that's what you're talking about.
The series is not over.
It's like a next part.
It's like a part 2.
RT know what he's doing. He's just mad because that shit's going to
It's like Jojo.
No, you don't explain that shit to him. He knows what's going on. Don't explain it to him. He knows what's going on. It's going to pass his bullshit. That's all it is. That's all it is. Clap cheeks, motherfucker. Clap cheeks.
You hope
clap cheeks, bro. It's already clapping cheeks, bro.
Keep that. I'm not.
What is Chainsaw Man? What Chainsaw Man is? Chainsaw Man's in
part one already had a better ending.
Definitely. Chainsaw Man is in what part? I mean, year 2. Chainsaw Man's year 2, right?
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
It came out 2 years ago, right?
No.
A year ago?
It ran for like 2 years. It came out in like. It came out like what, like No, it came out like 2000, like end of 2018.
Chainsaw Man?
Yeah,
Really? Then
Yeah,
what the
something like that.
heck? It only got like what 60 chapters? What took this so long to
Chainsaw
end?
Man. Yeah,
It's
Y'all
90.
bandwagon fans came in late.
I can't bring it 2020. I'm not. I mean, what is
I mean,
2021?
chapter 1, I was on Chainsaw Man. I've been an old man.
How
I
is
have my
Chainsaw?
stake.
I'm saying, how did it? What? He must took a lot of breaks in the beginning or something. How was that
Let
possible?
me see.
It wasn't weekly.
It
Yes, it
was
was.
weekly. So I'm saying,
Yeah, it
how
was weekly.
if it's only six? That's not. That should be mathematically impossible, right? Or am I
It's
tripping?
90 chapters.
90 chapters.
It took around 2 years.
2018.
December 2018 to December 2020.
That took a long time. That's a long 90 chapters. He had to be taking breaks or something.
I mean, there were a lot of breaks. That's what I remember.
He
'Cause
had
I
to
don't
be.
remember. Like it was some weeks they were weekly and some weeks it just wasn't.
Because that don't even make sense to me. I don't know how that's
I mean,
even possible.
there's 52 weeks in a year, so that's like 100 weeks. So maybe a few breaks.
I don't know. I know it's going to surpass Chainsaw Attack on Titan.
I'm not worried. You can keep the
No,
receipt
stop.
though.
You said
You
I'm
can keep
not
the receipt,
worried.
though.
There's a lot of other series already surpassing it. And
What?
Wasn't it-
What?
you don't think
Right.
JJK is going to surpass Attack on Titan? You don't think
No,
JJ?
I'm
You don't think
worried.
JJK is on the way of
No.
surpassing Attack on Titan? Y'all are
No,
I'm
crazy.
not worried about
Y'all are
I can see that
crazy.
one.
Y'all are
What are the
crazy.
numbers right
Y'all
now?
are
I can see that
crazy.
one.
Y'all are
I'm not
crazy.
worried about
The
JJK.
same way you couldn't find an Attack on Titan manga like 8 years ago. That's the same shit in JJK right
JJK
now. It's even worse. It's even
JJK
worse.
is already on its way surpassing dang near almost everything.
That's what I'm
It's number
saying.
one. It's
Oh,
number
we're
one
talking
in
about manga
monthly.
sales? I didn't know we were talking about manga sales.
No,
I'm
not
talking
just
about
manga
overall
sales.
popularity.
Yeah, overall
Yeah.
popularity.
I'm talking
Like
about overall
JJK.
popularity.
Yeah,
JJK,
is
Demon
that's
Slayer,
fair.
all those series are on. Chainsaw Man,
very mainstream
all
right now.
those series are on the way. Kaiju number 8, on the way
Ooh, hang
surpassing.
on.
What?
I was gonna say Jujutsu Kaisen is on current track that it might surpass sales. It's at 65 million last checked, and Attack on Titan's around 100 million.
Yeah, if you're
Yeah.
talking about sales,
Dang,
yeah,
look at
I'm not
that.
gonna refute.
But
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
refute that.
sales obviously because it's a newer series. Current. The manga's more popularized now than it was back then. So I don't like to really like depend on sales because it's not really fair. I'm just talking about overall, popularity.
I mean, look at how popular the movie was. It's like I think it was the second or third highest grossing anime
Yep.
movie of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of as long as it's like a really good movie, a lot of these newer anime movies always top each other. I think
JJK,
they'll keep on
Demon
doing
Slayer,
that.
Not like
You
not
know,
like that.
Chainsaw
Not
Man.
the My Hero movie did not see not nearly as much
Not nearly.
success as the JJK movie or the Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah, I know.
Automated.
I'm referring to like Demon Slayer. I'm not referring to My Hero. My Hero already had like so many movies. I'm not referring to it.
None
I'm
of them
talking about
even
JJK,
came
Demon
close.
Slayer.
You just those are the only two though that have had
Those
great
only
success
two.
with movies. Unless you
Again,
want
I'm
to
pretty
say
sure that Gintama movie had
Pokemon.
really huge
Pokemon
success too.
had huge success too.
Not like
That's
that.
Dragon Ball
about,
Super Broly, how much success that one?
Yeah.
have?
Dragon Ball Super
That's
Broly
DBZ
broke
though.
records. Dragon
That's
Ball
deep.
Super
That's-
Broly definitely.
But
That's
I'm
not-
just talking about movies that have been coming out with like really anticipated canon arcs. That like they've been topping each other, like for sure.
Dragon Ball, One Piece don't count. We're talking about like everything else though.
What?
One Piece is not even up there. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was
One
gonna
Piece,
say,
if it had like a canon movie arc, then it would be. But it,
well, Stampede
I've
did
been
well.
telling you, canon
That's-
movies are better.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like if we're talking about top of the food chain right now. Like any story that's popping right now cannot just make a movie and it's going to be just like the level of Demon Slayer and
Oh,
JJK.
right, yeah, of course, yeah.
Like they
It has
are
to be
killing
popular.
it, and JJK is killing it, and Demon Slayer is done. Like right now, JJK is like front in line. Like every month, they beating every single series in manga sales, and they've been a JJK like 2 months ago was on a snooze fest.
Akutami learned the secret is just really complicated power systems.
Yeah, and
You just-
people
you
dig
need
it for
whole
some
pages for it.
It's unique, I
Uh,
guess.
Oh yeah,
Bro, there's a
Hikari's
detective.
domain.
There's a
What
little
do you-
bit of a tangent. I'm looking up like anime movies, like the ones that came out recently. Obviously, Demon Slayer #1, JJK's #8. Detective Conan's #20, and it came out last year. I did not know that.
Detective Conan has like a huge
Yo,
following.
Big
All right,
following.
yo,
Crazy.
my bad. I was muted for a second. I don't even remember what I was trying to say something.
They're falling like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Dragon Ball.
I was trying to say something. Damn, I forgot. Too bad.
Broly's 15.
Well, okay. So what's the next piece of anime news?
That was it.
That was it.
Yep.
That was pretty good news. Let's read some of the chat real quick. Quan, how are you doing today? Don't answer. Fuck Wendy. Is whatever. Mob at the top 3, nigga. Shut up. Chainsaw Man is horrible. Quan is wild. Chainsaw Man is bad. Mob Psycho is good. Mob is gas. From episode 1 on. Quan is lying. He spelled lying with the E. Interesting. You read Four Nights of Apocalypse. Shut up. That's funny.
In regards to what, what was they doing?
Don't take that from him, Quan.
They're pretty much saying it's mid.
Yeah, throwback Quan.
Read. Okay. Quan IQ is as short as his height. That's funny. Mob Psycho takes a while to get to the action scenes. Yeah, it really does.
Did you tweet this out?
Man, hold on, bro. Let me finish the chat. Hold on. It's not even that much. I read Mob Psycho manga. It's okay. It's a little boring to me. Chainsaw Man, not Demon Slayer level. It's on its way. It's on its way. You wait till we get to that anime. You wait till they get to the anime, bro. You wait till we get that fucking anime. I'm telling you, like they got people. Nobody's talking to y'all anyway. They got people. Chainsaw Man fans are barking on Twitter in the volumes of thousands. Again, no RT. Nobody's talking to you. All your series that you like are ass. I'm sorry. Spy X Family always did good. Make it beat RT. Shut up. Make it beat whatever that means. Spy X Family is great. I can't wait to really get into. Man, this man, bro. I swear, bro. People just that shit killing me, man. Demon Slayer. Okay,
throwing some drums down the stairs.
Somebody said I can't wait to get into. I know. I'm saying. Fuck. Y'all get me flustered. I'm flustered.
That man, bro.
Chainsaw Man. Okay, I can't wait to get into Chainsaw Man. I mean, not Chainsaw Man. Fuck. I can't fucking focus. I cannot wait to get into Spy X Family because I'm tired of hearing about it. Finally, Demon Slayer is okay to beat. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're gonna beat it. Yeah, I can't wait for the toxicity. The toxic and Chainsaw Man is going to be bad. Yeah, Chainsaw Man is definitely going to be full of toxic people. RTL is mad. RTL mad that Aaron is forever lost. Whatever that means. I know what it means. Because my hero is okay. I'm not reading that. What's good, bro? Okay. Attack on Titan is top 3. Shonja. That's disrespectful. Even I wouldn't go that far. At this point, which series is better, My Hero or Black Clover?
Wait, what do you say?
Somebody said at this point, which series is better, My Hero or Black Clover? Like you would ask me this like a year ago. 100% Black Clover. Right now, I don't
know. I would still put My Hero.
Wow.
See, that could have been a debate, but y'all wanted to change it.
RT, I said I was for the rigging. I was for it.
No, I know you said
no.
Oh, good.
All right,
you better debate Mangavation.
Who cares? Who cares? First of all, second of all, we can have
What'd you say?
We can have better debates. Oh well, yeah, My Hero is definitely going to get kicked out of the first.
I mean, My
I still think it's better right now.
Okay, so
not a good debate.
So yeah, I do want to get into that. Why do you think My Hero is better right now, better than Black Clover?
Because I'm not just gonna get hype off this one recent chapter of Black Clover and completely negate everything that led up to it. Where My Hero has been pretty consistent.
I mean, my hero, like I do agree with you, but just to say, a lot of the stuff that leading up to right now has been really rough in My Hero, to be honest.
Hold on.
The whole Stars and Stripes one.
I didn't hear nothing.
I didn't hear it either. Well,
right, it's like some cartoon sound effects.
Right,
yeah,
bro.
Like he's putting ice in a drink right now.
That shit don't even sound real. I don't know what the hell going on.
All right.
What was you saying? I didn't hear what you said. Come on.
I was saying, to be fair, like I do agree with what you guys. Like I agree with Jay that My Hero is better, but My Heroes have some really rough times, like before now, in terms of kind of like all that
agree.
stuff, like
That's
Endeavor
what.
crying a lot, being real boring, like all like the stuff
Well,
with Deku.
That's why.
all the stuff-
Hold. We're talking about an overall series, bro, and it sounds like. Don't get me wrong, Jay. I accept what you're saying, but it sounds like you're really comparing this last Black Clover arc to My Hero entire series, and I don't think that's fair.
Me?
Yeah.
No. I'm comparing the entire story. I think My Hero overall story. I'm thinking about all the arcs in its totality. I think My Hero has been, for me, a better story. What I'm saying when I bring up the
I
last
can't
chapter,
agree
I'm
with
saying
that.
like,
Ugh.
yeah, the reason why I brought up Black Clover's last chapter because it's on a hiatus right now, and I'm using that as for example as like I gotta see how things play out. Like I think currently right now,
Ugh.
My Hero is still better for me, but I do think Black Clover
My Hero's
is about to
boring,
be
bro.
better. Oh yeah, but it's all opinion based.
Yeah. That's ugh. Go ahead, Quan. Why do you think My Hero is better?
Well, I guess you turned down
You
because
don't
your
hear
fans
Gold?
were so loud.
Oh no, my bad. I had to mute Go, obviously.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Fighting the Tin Man.
Right.
Sorry about that. My bad. But I know I felt like Black Clover and My Hero. Honestly, its stories really parallel each other a lot, and they even down to like weird stuff like when Gigantomachia was on a rampage, there was the giant demon on a rampage in Black Clover, and they've had a lot of stuff like that. But Black Clover, they still have a lot of things to explain and get to, like the dwarves, different things like that. But My Hero, I feel like they just ran through really quick recently and just like hit a bunch of checklists. You know what I mean? They checked off a bunch of things like the trader, this and that. Like it was all done really, really quickly, and I felt like they just rushed through some really cool parts that could have been,
Are
if
we
they were
gonna
done better,
are we
they
gonna
would have
forget
made the
about
story really good.
just to add on to your shit? Are we gonna forget about like 6 quirks? Are we gonna forget about all this other shit?
I mean,
That
like
happened recently. I feel you could talk about recent chapters.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought it was 7
It-
quirks.
It is a
Yeah.
lot.
Jesus.
Sense.
I don't care.
It does make sense, but definitely I still am not a fan of it. Like making Deku like basically like the Avatar. So
He already was the Avatar. Like
He had
Yeah,
Zuko.
so,
Yeah,
like-
he already got it.
And is this the
Doesn't
end of
beat
My
that.
Hero though, right? Like it's wrapping up right here. Like there's not gonna be much more to it.
I mean, that's
No,
what
This
we're
is pretty much
It's still gonna be more to it.
Well, there's
But,
like,
like
only,
this is
what, a
pretty
couple
much their
quirks?
last
Every
arc. Like you know how Black Clover's coming back
Yeah.
in 3 months. But they're already. This is like them back from the 3 months already, right?
And they
Yeah,
just had like they
Oh,
just
I
did
got
you
a
see the did you see the spoilers at all, Jay?
Yeah, I saw the spoilers.
I don't say they already
Yeah.
one of the biggest fights is already done. So like they only got a couple more
And
fights
I-
I
left.
got a quick
Yeah.
question about what y'all want to think. Which show has a better chance to have its, quote unquote Shippuden? Black Clover or,
My
Let
Hero.
me answer this one. Let me answer this one. I mean, in my opinion, Black Clover is better for it because I think the world building is better than My Hero world building. I think Black Clover just has more to explain than My Hero. But in reality, My Hero sells more, it's more profitable, it's more valuable, so you would give the Shippuden series to My Hero if you was running a business. If you was running a business. So that's my
Well, they
answer.
put their money behind My Hero already. That's who they put their money behind.
Right.
So
They already
the
established
people,
that. They established that since like 2014.
Yeah, for a lot.
Yeah, they definitely put in
Yeah.
their car. I don't think honestly, I don't think they chose wrong.
Yeah, well,
I mean, the
they
thing about
didn't
My
because-
Hero is, a good thing about My Hero is they're able to make very entertaining like plots despite like the main character, main villain stuff, like My Villain, Academia, and like Vigilantes was really good for like a smaller villain, but he still had huge impact with very interesting stories. So even though
Vigilantes is great.
even though the lore in Black
Yeah, I
Clover
like
is
it a lot.
bigger, My Hero is able to do side plots.
Well,
better,
see,
so.
that's
Well, Black Clover could
hold,
do
Jack.
that
Let
if
me
they invest their money.
exactly. That's why that's stupid to me. That's the
I'm just
point.
going based off what we saw.
Obviously,
right?
you're going based off what we saw because that's what we saw. We didn't see Black
Exactly.
Clover do that. And in my opinion, I checked a little bit out of My Hero villains. I couldn't get into it. The same reason why I couldn't get into My Hero manga, but I did check it out. And and Quan. Matter of fact, Quan's the perfect person. I really don't want to go with Quan, but
thank you.
you're the perfect person to answer this because you read the villain series, right?
Yeah, I mean we all did.
And
We all did.
No,
I
but
didn't. What's the
no.
villain
Hold
series?
on, goddamn. No, but you
Vigilantes.
all didn't read the Cortec Knights, or you all didn't play that. I think Quan the only one that did
Oh,
both.
you were comparing both spinoffs. I see what
Right.
you're
I
saying.
think
played
you're the
the
only one
Cortec
that
Knights.
did both. That you didn't read the villain series. Jesus. So, in your opinion, since you dove in both, would you say what RT is saying is true?
What that My Hero's overall better?
As their side
The
plots.
side plot.
Oh, the side plot. So if you take Vigilantes is an infinitely more interesting side plot or side thing than the Quartet Knights thing for sure. Vigilantes is arguably more interesting than the actual main series. Honestly.
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
That's-
Yeah,
It is at times for sure.
it's more like a Spider-Man-esque. Like Koichi feels more Spider-Man-esque.
Ooh,
His whole
yeah,
story
I
and
like
like
that.
Yep.
That's
To
a
me
good comparison. I like
personally,
that.
But you didn't
To
go
me
into
personally.
context of it. Not of
It's
that
like-
Vigilante story. I'm talking about going to context of why you think they're better.
Because like the other one, so Vigilantes actually like it fits a lot better in the actual.
How long
story.
is
Like, I'm not-
Vigilante? Is Vigilante a whole story, or is it like the Quartet Knights where it's just like
Yeah.
30 minutes?
The whole story. It's
nah,
still
it's
going
like
on.
100 and something. It's got
See,
volumes.
that's okay. Then that's not a comparison I should have put because Quartet Knights is only like 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that long. It's
It's
like I
not
think
even-
in the actual
I-
books, it's only a couple chapters. Like it's
I
only
think
like
it's
4
5.
chapters.
It's
Yeah,
4,
it's-
5. I don't know. So it's
Something like
not,
that. It's
I can't really
super-
compare it. So
4 chapters, like 100 something.
so why you
Yes,
didn't say that,
Vigilantes-
goofball?
Vigilante
What? I
is
thought you
canon.
knew.
It's pretty much the prequel.
No, I thought
Yeah.
Vigilante was just like just like how the Zero story in JJK is. That's what I thought. I always thought.
Yep, it's the beginning.
Yeah, they're both prequels.
Both prequels.
I think his mic cut out.
But yeah, he did.
I don't know if they can.
It's 124 chapters.
It's just Vigilante.
So wait, Zero is not 124 chapters. Zero is like 8 chapters.
Like 13.
No, I
chapters.
mean Vigilantes.
Can't really
Yeah,
compare those two.
Vigilantes does a great job to like bring in the world, like characters you already know, introducing new characters. Like you get people like Captain, what is his name? Captain fucking.
That's also a good
I don't know,
point.
He's a hero from America, so like he does a
Celebrity,
great job.
Captain Celebrity.
Yeah, Captain
His name is
Celebrity.
Captain
That's
Celebrity.
That's also a good point. My hero's already
So bringing
doing,
in other
my
parts of the
hero.
world.
My hero's already doing the whole Shippuden stuff with that stuff. That's kind of why
But I
Black
feel like-
Clover, bro, Jack. I promise you.
Oh, I got this.
My hero's already doing the Vigilante stuff, and they're doing the side story stuff. They're saying that's probably why Black Clover world building seems better because my hero already got their world building out, and you're always more excited about future world building than world building you already know about.
I kind of prefer my hero's world building.
In what setting?
Their setting, their world, but I feel like they expand upon it more. I feel like Black Clover is kind of like the Dragon Ball effect. It has a lot of stuff that's there, just don't elaborate on. That it can like literally expand to something great. Where my hero, it used what it has in the society and the world to branch her out to different countries and everything already. Their world building is, to me, is a lot better written. Even though Black Clover has the potential to be better than my hero's world building, but it just Tabata has really never went there yet.
Jay, I think you just did a fades. I don't think you said nothing.
Essentially, what I think it is, Vigilantes is exactly what something like that Black Clover needs to explain certain things, so the story doesn't have to focus on it, and it could go like that. But it not having that, like all the questions that we're asking and shit, like we probably would be asking the same things in My Hero, but since Vigilantes is there, it kind of explains a
Not
whole
just
lot
Vigilante,
of stuff.
bro. It's like the video games, the spin-offs.
Hold on,
and
I'm
all
not
that.
about to be disrespected. Hold on. So first of all, no, first,
Hey,
'cause I see in the chat
Jay
and
want to link it in the chat. I knew it.
Yeah, no, first of all, for you dummies, what I'm saying is that My Hero touch upon different countries within the world, and it talks about not just like, oh, it shows a map of like this is where things are. It elaborates on what's going on in different countries. Black Clover just has a map of countries, like the Spade Kingdom, the Diamond Kingdom, the Heart Kingdom. But can you tell me beat for beat what exactly is happening in the Diamond Kingdom? Can you tell me what exactly is happening in the Heart Kingdom? It's trash.
We really just know what's been going on in the Spade and Clover Kingdom for the most part. It doesn't elaborate even in different continents where My Hero does. It does that way better. It does because it elaborates on what's going on.
We don't know what's going on in, like, say, India or say Australia or
Yes,
say
we do.
Europe.
Essentially, just in the last couple chapters, they explained
What's going on in the Czech Republic?
Not really. Like, all we know is that, like, Shigaraki is like the biggest threat to the world right now. Like, that's all we know.
No. They actually elaborate on it. They even elaborate on with that within the movies. Black Clover does not elaborate deeply. Like, come on, stop.
Bro,
capping.
they're not.
They do
they're
not
not
elaborate
there
deeply
yet.
on
Why is my mic doing
previous
this?
movie that just came out where they showed like other places. I don't think like we don't deeply know what's going on in the village.
My mic fucked up. There you go. Yo, Black Clover hasn't gotten there yet. My Hero's obviously there to where they can talk about those things yet. Black Clover is just giving you a little seasoning for something to be excited about. That's just what that is.
Point.
Like you can't say like One Piece been doing that for years. Their payoffs are
still going on, and we don't know when it's gonna end.
That's what I'm saying.
Black Clover ended in 3 months, or
What? There's only hiatus. Shut up, Jack. Shut up. Black Clover
How long
and
is
what?
it gonna be going? Though? That's the thing.
We don't know, but we don't even know if we're gonna get the questions answered. So how are we judging it already? My Hero, we already know. We already got the questions answered. We already know what's going to happen. We know we got the schedule. We don't know.
Then what's the point of comparing?
Like, why can't
My Hero then?
Because you're more excited for world building that you don't know about. Then you are excited. Then you are excited than world building that you do know about. That's just human nature, right? That's the mystery. That's the mystery. That's foreshadowing. That's what Oda. That's what Oda been using for his. That's his clutch.
That's why I said that Black Clover has the potential to be greater world building than
My Hero. You definitely said that. You definitely said that.
I even said it has the Dragon Ball effect.
But
Dragon Ball has
stop mentioning Dragon Ball. I don't like that one. That's the part I'm fucking up on.
No, because Dragon Ball world building is huge.
Dragon Ball world building is huge. Yes.
Yeah, like, I don't see how that's a wrong comparison. It's a
I think One Piece is the better comparison.
Yeah, but I ain't talking about One Piece. I'm talking about Dragon Ball.
You just want to compare it to the better series.
What? What is this narrative you creating right now? Makes no sense.
All right. I don't agree with half of the stuff Jay just said. Oh, I mean, he did say potentially, so I mean, I guess that saves him. Somebody said Jay. Oh, they at you bad, Jay.
I mean, it's a Black Clover fan base. Like, what do I expect?
I still personally think Black Clover is better. Me personally, but
I think Black Clover's world building is better because we don't know about it yet. I mean, once we get it, then we can then I can say for sure. But me and my human nature, I like the mystery better than the solve.
Well, Black Clover doesn't have anything like the whole Stars and Stripes portion that almost could have not happened and the story would have been the same.
Like what?
What does that have to do with the world building?
I was talking about the story. I was talking about the story overall.
He's talking about the overall story.
That's like almost a half a volume to a volume of like content that doesn't really do anything.
Well, I mean, Black Clover,
like non-canon.
Black Clover kind of does have that.
True.
Black Clover kind of does have that with the Heart Kingdom. Nobody died.
Tell me what the Witch Queen.
They would learn stuff over there.
The Witch Queen tried to take over Asta.
It was progress.
Please. Tell me what was her goal? What was the Witch Queen goal?
Are we gonna hang on? Are we gonna say that the Witch Queen doesn't have connections and expanded upon the plot?
Yeah, that's what. No. Jay, I think Jay. Hold on. What Rax is saying? What Rax is saying is that you can pull the Stars and Stripes entire moment out of My Hero. Nothing changes.
Yes.
You can't pull. You can't pull. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm just trying to. Hold on. I'm trying to elaborate on what Rax saying. If y'all let me. You can pull the Stars and Stripes plot out, and apparently nothing changes. But what you can't pull no arc out in Black Clover. That changes the entire story.
That's a mute argument because that's not even true. That's
I don't know, Jay. I don't know.
No. I'm saying complete false. A right statement, not you. It's completely false.
Okay.
As lackluster as the fight was, it's still important. Like they made that clear.
So, Rax, elaborate on what you're saying.
It was a time limit that Horikoshi made that then he decided to extend upon and then brought a character in who had never been in the story, never met anybody in the main cast, and then we were supposed to care about her. She lost, and then we had an extension on time that could have literally been that time period in the first place.
do you think
Nobody,
we're supposed to care
nobody
about
even really mentioned. Like she dies, and Deku just looks over like something happened
Oh,
over
I wish
there,
I got
and then
to
looks
meet
back
her.
at what he's
Yeah,
doing.
I wish I got to meet her.
Well, why do you
Like,
say
I
we're
wish I got to meet her.
I never got the vibe we were supposed to care about her. Like no character acted overly
Okay.
attached to her. Like there was
Okay,
none
so
of that.
I just want my question answered at this point. If you take Stars and Stripes out, just imagine that is taken out. What changes? Can anybody answer that for me?
The heroes have no chance in winning at all, and they all lose, and Shigaraki wins. That's
It was
the end of the
it was an
story.
arbitrary time that he put in that could have literally been that time in the first place.
What happened in the story, bro?
A lot
You're talking
happened.
about some arbitrary
They
stuff that
gathered,
didn't matter.
they
He is
gathered
essentially
data.
he's essentially a plot device so that it could have pushed time further out.
The whole story's plot device. Like
That's like, but it's literally a character brought in out of the number one hero in America, never mentioned.
Bless you.
That now is just on her way over here.
We're in Japan dealing with a bunch of petty criminals. Why would the number one hero in America ever be mentioned? Ever?
Why would they never
But I
mention
don't
her in the
know.
story at all? Though,
I'm pretty
is what
sure
I'm
they did. Wasn't she mentioned
think
in
they
the
would've.
movie or something? I
Yeah,
thought.
she was
saying? I
shown
watched
in
the
the movie.
movies. Well, I watched
Like
the
they kind of
third
forced her
movie.
into the. So, oh yeah, and she like grew up to be some type of there. Yeah, so they kind of peppered her in there. You know, I mean, I don't really care for her, but
She's like a background character that they gave actual plot to at some point. In the
Yeah,
future.
anyways,
She's supposed to be more important than she actually is. Like she wasn't supposed to be this like super
She was a-
crazy emotional death. Like she wasn't supposed to be that.
She was the number one
Yeah.
hero in
From a
America.
different country.
From America, like the country of superhero origin.
her
And then
loss-
had a whole, and then like the whole thing, we were literally given like a short backstory, like we were supposed to care that her like unnamed friends died, and then she died.
she wasn't supposed to be like Miracle if that's what she was looking for.
What was the point of the sad backstory?
well,
then?
nah, they killed Miracle.
To give a character, but like, why are you so mad she had a backstory?
No, I'm saying if the backstory is
like,
designed to be sad and emotional, but there's zero emotional weight or stakes to the character whatsoever, what is the goal and purpose of the backstory?
It's because if they're introducing her at all, they don't want her to be a completely hollow character. Like you have to give her some kind of. If you're not going to get to see her have other feats, if you're not going to get to see her do other things, you have to have something to even know anything about her. So then you give her a backstory that gives you some bit of her ambition, I guess.
But we barely knew anything.
You can low-key argue. You can low-key argue.
But it's about managing.
You can low-key argue. Tabata did the same thing with Marileona.
Well, and it's also you don't need her to be emotionally impactful character. It's more so, she doesn't have to be. It's about managing your expectations. She doesn't have to be this crazy character that has all this depth or anything like that. She was literally in there just for a brief moment to help you get a little bit more world building, but also to learn some things about Shigaraki and for Shigaraki to have that kind of transformation on the inside. And like, it was honestly more about Shigaraki than it was about Star and Stripe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because he's like a pseudo main character in the story.
But I mean, he couldn't have had his own moment. I mean, like literally anything else is what I'm saying. Is she was pretty
against
much
who?
She was
anybody else.
I'm saying she could have had he could have had his own personal thing. It didn't even have to be a fight. She was literally invented and thrown into the plot to die with no connections and no prior buildup. What I'm saying is if you erase that fight and then change the date of like when he was supposed to be like ready to do stuff, the story's exactly the same.
No, it's not.
He has so many forks that
nothing.
No, it isn't.
And then he went and got a bunch more.
All right.
But they aren't the same.
All right. Ever since
bro.
we started talking,
bro.
Ever since we started talking about My Hero, we lost eight viewers. I promise you, I'm not bullshit. All right, let's move on to the bracket. It's getting pretty late. That was pretty funny though. I'm not gonna lie, Rax. They had you on the ropes, but you was fighting.
I just want to argue, bro.
I think Rex.
No, I'm consistent. You can go back to look at my tweets during when the fight was coming out. I thought the same thing.
All right, RT, you want to explain how this bracket is gonna work, bro?
She's like the Grammy of My Hero.
All right, so basically how this bracket is gonna work is we're gonna talk about Shonen series out here. We're gonna have a good old debate figuring out which is the better Shonen series in this particular matchup. We're gonna have a vote. Josie can finish talking about it if he wants. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead.
That was it?
Yep.
All right. You wasn't listening.
Huh?
Say you wasn't listening. I'll take that as a no.
His
Okay.
mic probably messed up.
Nah,
There it goes.
I'm here. I'm good. I just was kind of lost for a minute. All right, is he done, RT? I'm confused.
You wasn't listening?
Huh? I was like he was explaining the fucking bracket.
Yep, we'll debate and decide the best shonen series, pretty much.
All right. Where we started at?
I haven't even seen the new bracket. That's the funniest part.
Yeah, it's in the Discord.
It's gonna take me to it. It's gonna take me to the. Okay, it does take it.
I'm not talking to you anyway. I'm talking to RT.
I mean, you have control of it. You can just.
No, this is all you, baby. You hosted.
All right. All right. So the first matchup is One Piece versus My Hero Academia. So.
Okay, elaborate a little bit more what we should be like looking to argue about.
Okay, we'll try this again. So, in terms of for the most part, it's pretty simple. People, we're gonna be deciding which is the better shonen series. Everybody's criteria is different, so it's really hard for me to say like what exactly you're supposed to be looking at. But what you think is the better written series? What do you think is the overall better complete story from what we got so far, or from what we got in totality? So we have 16 different players in this one. We're all gonna have our own personal vote. We're gonna debate, obviously, to sway votes here and there. And if you guys want to vote in the chat, feel free. Especially if we have a tiebreaker, then we're gonna need that help. So
no, the chat, yeah, definitely want to get a chat involved.
Yes, sir. So first matchup. I mean, I don't want to like sway anybody, but this is kind of easy. But One Piece versus My Hero Academia. What we got, people? What are we talking about?
In terms of story, I think One Piece is better. In terms of art, I think I like My Hero art a little bit better. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me.
No brainer.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all the My Hero fans. Y'all tell me.
I mean, this is a horrible matchup.
That's what I say. This is why I didn't like the randomizer portion, but this is an easy 1-0 for One Piece in my opinion. Like, I
think it's I don't see in what world you can say that My Hero is better.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be surprised. People make some arguments, bro.
Yeah, I can't think of you gotta.
I think Josuke's on the spot when he says that the art's better. I think My Hero has pretty good art, so that's like the one thing that My Hero has going for it.
Yeah, that's about it.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. Like, My Hero art is very mediocre, but it's just One Piece art can be very junky at times, and it's hard to see what's going on sometimes. So.
Yeah, you might have been able to say anime before this Wano arc. Animation just went absolutely crazy, but
oh no, no, you wouldn't be able to say anime all the way before Dressrosa. You have to go that far back.
Like Whole Cake.
I don't know. My Hero anime was pretty good.
Whole Cake Island.
Bro, you didn't see the Gear 4 transformation?
Gear like it. Nah.
All the German transformations.
I disagree with that. RT, but. Yeah, old school
compared to One Piece. I'm just
old school One Piece anime. I can go with that. Right, but they just been balling that One Piece anime. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean now they're clearing, so I think
they've been clearing, bro, and they've been weekly. That's the part about it that's just like wow, weekly doing this shit. Anyway, yeah, I think this is a no-brainer. One Piece got this one. I don't know how to. Okay.
Yeah, you can just put a check mark if it's a sweep, or you can just put each individual vote, either or.
I don't know how to do it.
You just click on it, and then it's gonna have a little screen.
Click on it, screen. Okay.
Yeah, and you put the check mark if it's the obvious winner, or you can just put everybody's vote. But I think we all voted One Piece. I don't think anybody voted My Hero, unless Jay's been the My Hero advocate today. So.
Yeah, that's
I'm an advocate of stuff I like. I mean, but
Why would I
Yeah, you
vote
got
for My
the tab,
Hero for One Piece?
Hey, I'm just wondering.
Like, what you trying to say?
I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, but I already made my vote. I said this is easy.
Oh, okay. Then we're all on the same page. One Piece, easy one.
Yes, sir.
In the words of RTL, it's
Is My
wash.
Hero taboo up in this bad boy?
Yes, it
Like,
is.
shoot.
No, I actually enjoy it. Like, I don't know, people get the wrong idea. Just because, like, just like Black Clover, when you're critical about Black Clover, and people are like, "Oh, you don't like Black Clover?" Like the same shit with My Hero.
Yeah. I mean, I that for the most part, My Hero just had a bad matchup first round. I think that's what it was.
How Black Clover fans get about My Hero? That's some BS.
Well, Black Clover. I
I
mean,
was actually
My Hero definitely
really
wasn't
excited for this fight.
wasn't gonna get deep.
I don't know. There's some series here. My Hero's definitely beat it, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I see. Hold on. Let me see. I see 1, 2, 2. I see 2.
Yeah, Kano, that's pretty much what he's saying. I peep.
I see 2. I see Hunter x Hunter and 7 Deadly Sins. You heard me?
What about? Wait, were we skipping JoJo's and Dragon Ball, or am I just confused?
No, I'm saying those are the only series that My Hero would have beat, in my opinion. It's Hunter x Hunter and 7 Deadly Sins.
Nah, Jay, chill. I'm not trying to do all that. I just saw it.
Definitely beats Chainsaw Man 100%.
You're
100%.
You're about to get kicked. Okay, so what is going on? What is this sneak dissing going on?
What's sneak dissing? What you talking about?
I feel like
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
on. What's going on?
I don't know. You get timed off of that.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know. What is this whole Jake and check thing? Like,
What? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
What's going on?
That's what I want to know.
I mean, I already had that person blessed. I had no idea what they said.
I don't know what's going on at all. Oh, that's Quan, homie.
What I do?
RTL.
Hey, one smart, you can take this one L. I'm talking to me.
All right,
so
yeah,
first matchup was easy.
Yeah,
first matchup was easy. This one I actually did on purpose, so we got this matchup.
No, you randomized it, so you didn't do it on purpose. But go ahead.
No, the first time I did it,
I
did this one on purpose.
I don't know
I was
why.
surprised they got to the random. Oh, you don't think this is a good one? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus the Dragon Ball series. Which one's better?
I don't think. I mean, it's
really
it's clear cut to me. But go ahead.
Yeah.
How can somebody who hasn't read Dragon Ball even make an argument?
Don't start that. Don't start that. Do not start that.
JoJo's just for that.
Okay, RT, just go ahead. Finish your hosting. Don't let him get interrupted.
No, I mean, I'm done. I'm just trying to see what you guys are picking.
Oh yeah, I'm picking JoJo 100%. JoJo is better than Dragon Ball.
JoJo's hands down.
Bro, I'm saying, like, I don't understand that. Like, Dragon Ball is way more popular. Like, not even close.
Wait, Quan, are you
going? Yeah, are you going with JoJo or Dragon Ball? I'm confused.
I'm going with Dragon Ball.
They said JoJo.
Yeah, I'm going with JoJo's.
I'm with Quan. I'm going with Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I'm going with Dragon Ball.
I like JoJo way better, bro.
This is a debate.
I like JoJo. I like JoJo.
just like
Bro, hold on.
3-on-3.
As a matter of fact, real quick, I just want to show the chat. Oh wait, the chat isn't the fucking my camera's frozen for some reason. But go ahead. My bad.
No.
Okay, so we're just gonna argue for what?
Half people said JoJo's, half people said Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I could. I definitely thought Quan was gonna go with JoJo's. That's really surprising me.
I mean, yeah.
But not really, because Quan, you definitely are a JoJo. I mean, a Dragon Ball fan.
Oh yeah, for sure. One of those normies.
Yeah, I mean, I think JoJo's story's better. I think
why? Go for it.
It's like JoJo does have that whole cult following thing, but it's like you can't deny like
Dragon Ball has that too.
Yeah, but like on a way bigger scale, like the influence, the impact is literally like the freaking blueprint.
The influence and impact I will give you, but
I mean, I thought we were talking about which one is better, like as in
you know what I'm
quality,
saying?
not
Quality
as
series.
in influence.
I mean, I consider that as a factor for better. I mean, if you influence something, how does that not make you better?
Yeah, but that's not speaking of a quality of a story.
Okay, so if you influence something, there obviously has to be some quality there, or nobody would care.
Not necessarily because Demon. I'll argue that Demon Slayer. Never mind.
The anime is good. Like the animation's good.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're not just bad and you influence stuff. That never happens. That
Yeah,
literally
never.
happens. I don't know what you guys are talking
Yeah, it happens.
Well, I mean,
What is bad? Name me one thing
I'm
that's
trying
bad.
to figure out. I'm trying to figure out like how are you going? Like, how is this like? Okay, so that's the way you're rating the rest of these arguments. I'm assuming is their impact on the society. I guess.
I mean, that's one of my criteria is what it did, like how good it is actually just is perceived by people in general.
Well, JoJo has that same shit though.
But not on the same scale as Dragon Ball.
Not even close.
What do you mean by
I mean, does
like
Dragon
on what
Ball have
scale?
Bleach
Like
collabs and stuff?
that's
Like,
what
do you-
that's what I'm saying. Like everything JoJo has, Dragon Ball has it as well. So what do you mean? They have movies that has broken records. They have shows that has broken records. They has their manga sales have broken records. The same thing. Like I was like the same thing Dragon Ball did. JoJo did it as well. So like, what do you mean?
I can show pictures of Goku to our parents and they'll know who that is. They will not know who any of the Joestar are.
That's not true.
That doesn't say anything
That-
for the quality
that-
of
that's
the
what I'm saying.
story.
Right.
There's a Goku Day.
That's what I'm saying.
Has the day. Like, what are you talking about?
But
Like,
that doesn't change the fact that if Quan enjoyed it, even if he's talking about the recognition on stuff, but do you still think that the story's better, stuff like that? Because
Quan's not talking about that. Quan, but hold, real quick. That's Quan's not talking about that though. He's talking about the popularity of them. So that's what we're focused on.
I understand that, and that's fine being a aspect of what he uses to judge it, and that's what he's saying, and I get that. But I want to know, does he think the other portions of the story of the characters are better for Dragon Ball Z or for JoJo? Because I'm curious about which ones he thinks better. I think the characters, the story, and the recognition are all better for Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. The story. I definitely don't think the story. I disagree with the story being better than JoJo's story. And I disagree with the quality as well.
Bro, it took me. I dropped JoJo's like 3 or 4 times before I could even get to part 3. It took me so long.
It's because JoJo's is definitely a high IQ series that you don't. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
Because it's meme worthy.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. That's not true.
I'll say that Dragon Ball is more popular because it appeals to more people. That doesn't because it appeals to more people, older and younger. That doesn't mean that JoJo is more of a niche fan base.
Exactly, because it's not. And the reason why it appeals to more people is because they don't have people running around here in thong. 6'4" guys with muscles running around in thong. Like, let's be honest, it's like you can argue that it's sexual related. I mean, it's homophobic related. But like in my opinion, JoJo fights. Their choreographing fights, their art, their story, the quality of the story, the characters.
It's similar
to
Jujutsu Kaisen, like how they're mad complicated.
And this is going on a limb, and I might not even believe this myself, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I even think JoJo has better villains.
I would agree.
I would agree too, actually.
Disagree for sure.
I love it.
Yeah. Wait, hold on, y'all agree with that?
I disagree.
No. Oh, you disagree?
Yes.
Well, obviously he's gonna disagree though. Like,
I mean, because like
he's on the
realistically,
Dragon Ball side.
about Dio, the most like notable JoJo villain. I mean, realistically,
again, like that's the most notable villain to masses. We're not in this chat room. We're not saying that. So don't like say that. Don't make it seem like that's our opinion.
Yeah, I think Kira is the best villain.
Me too.
Yeah, he's the best villain.
Me too.
Most JoJo's fans are going to say Dio though. They're going to say Dio.
Well, that's most JoJo's fans. They're not in this chat. They're not in.
Yeah.
They don't.
Dragon Ball fans, they're going to say Frieza. Like that's just.
And if you say Frieza, I can't think of. I love me some Frieza. We all know this. We all know Josuke loves me some Frieza. But I can't name of JoJo. It's a couple villains Frieza's better than, but. As far as like just villainy, nah, they're not. Frieza's not touching.
Value as a villain, I guess.
Frieza's not touching. I mean, that's true.
Yeah,
because Frieza's more of a brute force. I'm gonna blow the world up if you don't bow down type of villain. Whereas JoJo villains, you have those guys, but on the other hand, you have the thinkers and you have the weak people. That's it's a whole nother thing.
I think Frieza definitely better than
It's more of a complicated.
Frieza better than Cars. in my opinion.
Then who?
Cars.
Better than
Yeah,
Cars?
yeah.
Cars?
Yeah.
Cars was above. Didn't he get
Yeah.
washed up? Like
Yeah,
that was
bro.
second
Wait, hold on.
season,
Which
he
one?
got
Which one is
washed
Car?
up.
Oh, wait. Okay,
Season
hold on. I'm
2.
confused. Okay. I was gonna
Season
say.
2.
Invincible under the sun. No?
I thought I was making sure he wasn't getting him like his name mixed up with the
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
mean
think Kira-
he's definitely not the best JoJo villain to go off.
No. I think Kira.
That season 2 had mid villains.
I think Kira is arguably like if you just compare like individual villains of Dragon Ball and JoJo's, I can't think of a villain that's better than Kira.
It's more
Probably
than
like
just him, bro.
Yeah, but other than that, like as much as I like Dio, he's a meme. He's not even a B tier villain to me.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't sit here and argue
That's
Dio.
fair.
Dio just looks cool and he's funny.
And he's funny.
And
yeah.
I feel the same way I feel about Dio, the same way I feel about Frieza. I love both of them, but I mean they're just like you said. I feel like they're both B tier villains. They're just evil, just brute force evil. I don't. It's that's kind of old to me. I'm not 12, so
That's
True. I like Dio's story though, because he got a compelling backstory and everything. So it's like, oh yeah, it's not just like.
And that's why I shut Quan down from saying that Dio shit, because obviously Frieza and Dio are pretty much the same type villain. And I'm not saying for anything to talk about Dio. I know Lucci is better than like all Dragon Ball villains as well. And also also
Or
Crimson dude, I can't think of his fucking name.
Crimson Jin?
Dio Bolo.
Yeah, him. He's better than 90% of Dragon Ball villains as well. That's what I'm saying.
Trash. He is trash. That villain was trash.
Hold on. What's the kid's name that was before him? The kid who fought for him.
That Dippo dude.
Yeah, Dippo's actually a better villain than like 90% of Dragon Ball villains. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. And we're not gonna sit here. We're not gonna sit here and argue the fights. You're not gonna tell me that Dragon Ball fights are better than JoJo fights.
They are for sure.
They
What?
are. They are.
100%.
No.
No.
I never sat down and watched a Dragon Ball fight that made me think for hours. Never. That never happened. That never happened in the Dragon Ball. And JoJo's, I've sat down looking at fights, trying to figure out what's going on. Not trying to figure out what's going on, but trying to figure out like how this was thought of for hours sometimes. That has happened to me, 100%.
Then that's you. But like realistically, like when Goku versus Jiren dropped,
Are you about to go back to how the society took it again? That's what you're about to go back to, aren't you?
Yeah, Goku literally has a day. He has a flow in the Macy's Day Parade. I don't see what like. What
I think again, you're going. Don't. Oh, fuck you, Quan. You just want to keep comparing it to the society, and that's not what we're doing in here. We're talking about the people in here. We're talking about the people in here. And are you going to continue to? Are you going to continue to talk about that? Are you going to continue to keep comparing it to irrelevant things? Everybody in here knows that Dragon Ball has a day. Everybody in here knows that. You're saying information that everybody in here knows. That's why it's irrelevant. That's why it's even relevant.
I was just really curious when it was. I wanted to celebrate it for this year.
I think we should vote. Because this is only the second matchup.
No, he's being retarded. He keep comparing it to outside sources that's not in here. Dragon Ball fights is better because more people in the world saw him and like him. Who cares? Like nobody in here talking about that. We know more people saw it. We know it's more popular. We know that. We know that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the quality of the fight.
Quality fight's better in my opinion. Namek Saga was fire.
All right. Okay. So from what I saw, Quan voted Dragon Ball, Josuke voted JoJo, Jay voted Dragon Ball. I'm pretty sure Gold voted Dragon Ball, and then Jack voted JoJo's.
What's the score?
So that's 3-2. Rex, what are you voting for?
Well, in defiance for removing Fairy Tail off the list, I'm gonna give all of my votes to Quan.
Okay.
Oh, I'm the tiebreaker. Okay.
No, that's 4-2 now.
No, Dragon Ball's 4? Oh, that is 4-2.
Yeah.
Okay, No. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There's 8 of us in here. There's 8 of us.
Dragon Ball 4-2.
I'm looking out for my fellow Shonen magazine reader.
Okay, Dragon Ball wins. Dragon Ball wins. Hey, I told you this would be a good one. I told you.
Wait. 4-2.
Yeah, you and Josuke voted JoJo's. Quan, Rax, Jay, and Jack voted Dragon Ball. I mean, Gold voted Dragon Ball.
Okay.
4-2. Dragon Ball wins. Most of the chat voted Dragon Ball too, it looks like.
You niggas capping.
I was actually gonna vote JoJo. Not gonna lie.
And you know what's crazy? Josuke said that I wouldn't like. He was like, I don't think that you would like JoJo's when I first, because I hadn't
Yeah,
watched
because
it
you're
at first, and then I
homophobic
started
as
watching.
fuck. That's why.
I'm not homophobic
Oh
at all.
my
I got
goodness.
mad gay friends in my like. I don't know what you think. Like I got gay friends, gay
You're
family.
so misogynist. Like you're.
That's what they are.
I'm not a misogynist either. I don't think you know what these words mean.
You have shown your true colors on this podcast multiple times, Jack. So
I don't, you know, if I was a misogynist, would I like support my family?
you called the one dude. You called
like,
the one dude in the manga a sissy. You out here calling females bitches all the time. Like yeah. We have proof.
Yeah, we're gonna get the.
We have proof.
I don't tiptoe around things, and I'm not a bitch. That's if that's what you want to say. You can say that, but
that's exactly what a misogynist will say. Go ahead.
Well, let's move on to the third matchup. Third matchup is gonna be interesting. I feel like I know where this is gonna go.
Oh
but
God!
Let's talk about it anyway.
Two terrible series.
Hunter versus the 7 Deadly Sins. So.
Oh, this is easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm kind of like
two terrible series.
Oh.
I'm gonna say 7
maybe
Deadly
I
Sins.
don't know what this is gonna where we're gonna vote. So I actually want to hear Quan first because he's a 7 Deadly Sins YouTuber.
He is the 7 Deadly Sins
tuber.
YouTuber.
7 Deadly Sins tuber.
That's just not
He's
funny.
the only 7 Deadly Sins YouTuber.
No,
this
is my job. Pushing the agenda. He's the head 7 Deadly Sins YouTuber. Name a bigger one.
Okay. Anyway,
exactly.
Like, what do you talking about?
I think he's the only one.
There you go. Top of his class.
I don't think Jay's saying that to be. Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, legit.
Nah, you trying to be funny.
No, because like
Yes, you
people
is.
kind of like.
Yes, you is.
Nah.
You trying to be funny.
Now, ever
Look,
since the whole
hey, bro, y'all ain't about to put y'all narratives throughout this
There
whole live.
is no
Like,
7
nah.
Deadly Sins community
They're
on
straight
YouTube.
gaslighting you, Jerry. They straight.
They really
Bro,
are, bro.
can we hurry up
All
and
that
talk about
bait.
these trash ass
All right,
series? This is
name
my
a 7
last
Deadly
time.
Sins YouTuber.
I can't because there's not none.
Exactly.
That's my point. That's my point. That's why I say you're trying to be funny because there's no community on YouTube for them. So get the fuck out of here.
Bud. Bud does 7 Deadly
No,
or
there's a
does
lot of people who
Fortnite.
cover 7 Deadly Sins are big YouTubers.
Who?
So why didn't you name one?
No, I said
Light
7
Mage?
Deadly Sins. He's covering 4 nights. I'm talking about 7 Deadly Sins.
It's the same universe.
Anime uproar.
Bro, can we talk about this trash already?
You said you wanted to hear Quan's pick first,
I didn't say that shit.
or
I did
or
because
RTL did.
he covers the 7 Deadly Sins content. So
I mean, oddly enough, I was probably going to talk more about Hunter. I think Hunter is good. It's just like,
Boring.
man, yeah, like because if you look at the actual manga, is actually a really rough read, and and the original anime wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great when
The
you
original
actually look
anime
at
is fire.
I was in comparison to the remake.
I like
From the 11 one?
I like the original.
really,
You don't like the remake,
No,
or the
I'm not
remake
saying
is
I
okay,
don't.
but
I'm not saying I don't like the original. I just like that nostalgia anime feeling it gives.
Oh,
that like
okay.
early
get it.
2000 or 1990s.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 90s style.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
90s
Yeah.
style is cool. 90s style is cool. But yeah, no, I mean, so yeah, it's like Hunter x Hunter is cool, but honestly, without that newer remake, I don't think anybody would actually realistically talk about it for real.
True, but which one do you think is better?
I think that I agree with that 100%.
I agree too, but which one do you think is better?
I mean, that makes sense. For
Really?
Sure.
Okay.
For sure.
He said for sure.
Bro,
Anybody else?
Nobody cares. I promise you.
A lot of people care.
7
about
Deadly
this series,
Sins.
especially Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter has a huge fan base.
It does.
Dude,
I
the
think,
the Hunter x Hunter fans are like the same 30 like people who think they're elitists.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
More
read
dialogue
it.
is
People were holding it up,
bigger
and I
brain.
read it, or I read it and I watched it, and it was like, okay, is this what they got me? I was like, okay.
I don't know what the fuck to say about these. Can we just move on?
You have to vote. Jay, do you have anything to say?
Nah, I got Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. Okay, we got Hunter x Hunter from Jay. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be easy, but I was gonna vote Hunter x Hunter too. Because even though everything you said was true in terms of 2011 being the only reason why it's on the map, that anime is fire. Like regardless, the animation, the music, the fights, that it was fire. It was amazing. It was definitely one of the best adaptations you'll see. Arguably the best adaptation.
Oh, they messed up chapter 1.
Okay.
Facts. Factually messed up chapter 1.
Technically, it's supposed to be way longer. The whole fishing thing.
Well, they didn't show Kite chapter 1.
I know what you're talking about. But regardless,
messed up
episode is
episode
still amazing.
1.
I'm gonna vote Hunter x Hunter as well with Jay. I know Quan says 7 Deadly. Rax, are you voting 7 Deadly?
Yes.
2-2.
That is correct.
Jack, Josuke, Gold, if you can hear us.
7 Deadly.
Really? Oh my goodness, about a lose.
Yeah, I thought it was overhyped. I thought Hunter x Hunter was just overhyped. I was like very let down. I was like, yo, this is pretty whack.
You think 7 Deadly Sins is better than it though?
But I didn't go into 7 Deadly Sins with those expectations, so I enjoyed it more.
Okay.
I ended up enjoying 7 Deadly Sins more.
Fair enough. I can see what you're saying.
That makes sense.
Even though the anime made it kind of hard to, but
yeah, season 3 was rough. Season 4 and 3 was rough. Okay.
I kind of stopped watching the anime to be keep it a bug. I couldn't.
Fair
do
enough. Fair enough. I mean, the chat for the most part saying Hunter x Hunter. So technically, right now, Josuke, you're like the tiebreaker, even though you think both are trash.
I don't give a
fuck. I'm very curious to see what he just says right now.
I don't give a fuck, nor am I answering. Move on.
He said
we can't move on until we have a clear winner.
Well, that ass go. I don't care.
The gold vote.
So select.
Gold is not here right now.
So wait,
select Hunter x Hunters.
I equally hate. I equally don't like neither of these series, so I can't vote.
No, Gold. He just on mute.
Oh yeah, Gold. Perfect. What are you voting for? Hunter x Hunter or 7 Deadly Sins?
Oh man.
Long silence. Okay. All right.
Wait, it should be split there. No, it should be. Oh wait, I see.
Okay.
Oh, he's coming back.
All right, Gold, are you finally here? We need a tiebreaker here.
Yo, I was talking for a while. I don't know why my shit wasn't even muted. Hunter x Hunter, absolutely.
Oh. All right, you heard him here. Hunter x Hunter wins.
Dog, I talked so fucking much. Y'all didn't hear any of that?
No, I didn't hear a single thing.
I think that. Wait, what did Rax vote for?
Bro, y'all know that Hunter x Hunter's shit.
Yeah.
7 Deadly.
That tied it then, because Josuke doesn't care.
Yeah, but the chat voted Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, I see.
Bitch, you didn't take the chat vote from the last two.
Yes, I did.
Right.
He incorporated them.
I did. Trust me.
But it doesn't look like it's updating on this list bracket thing.
Well, Josuke isn't
going to refresh it.
So as long as he picks the winner. Oh, Josuke, we got a super chat. Josuke.
How the fuck? Oh, just read it, RT.
All right. $5 super chat for Denny Boy. He said, "How's it going, Josuke? I just wanted to stop by, say hi to you and the crew. Hope you all doing well. Thanks for entertaining us all." Very much.
I love the voice. I love the.
Know, right, man.
Wait,
what?
What was that voice?
What?
That professional ass newscaster, nigga, bro.
All you needed was Jeopardy music in the back. Like, what was that?
Nah, he's like on the street interviewing you right now. Like, oh, hello.
Fox
We're
News.
here today. Yeah, I just want to get a camera and we gotta go.
It is with ESPN type beat.
Bro, I mean, I had to give my full unadulterated attention in reading this chat.
I love it. I love
RT,
it.
you have to do it. You have to do the bracket shit. I just gotta refresh it.
Okay, I can't do it because it's on your stream, so I can't change it. So
No, when you change it on yours, it changes for all these brackets.
okay, I think I see what you mean. Okay, I'll put. All right, so
You don't have to say what you're gonna put. Just put it, and
I'm trying to remember. Dragon
It's-
Ball,
I think Dragon Ball 1.
and then Hunter x Hunter, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck you
All right.
forgot that name. You
You
know,
see, I'm telling y'all, that's the
That's-
voice he used in his videos.
Okay.
I need
fair enough,
Saba.
yeah.
I wish Saba was here to hear that shit.
Yeah.
I thought he
fair.
was in here,
I wish he was.
but he's not here.
Yeah.
I wish he was.
Oh no, he's not.
Okay. Next matchup we got is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood versus Magi. Now this is also easy for me, not gonna lie.
This is gonna be very contentious because I know Josuke loves Magi.
So nigga, it's better than Full Metal. I mean, it's better than Brotherhood. I know that much. Yeah,
Oh,
Magi's definitely better than Brotherhood. I've watched both. I didn't finish
agree with
Brotherhood. I can say that. I think I got to like Father, or I didn't get to Father, which everybody keep telling me I need to get to. But yeah, so far I like Magi better.
That's off for
I
me
like
because like
Brotherhood.
I like Magi. Like
Oh
Magi's my
yeah, me too.
favorite
Love it.
Magic series.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it, but I didn't finish Magi. But where I stopped at, it was really, really solid. So I got,
It gets better. Trust, it gets better than
yeah,
we
and I
expected.
hear it gets better. So it's kind of,
yeah.
I gotta
I
go
wish
with.
they did the anime finished it. I wish the anime would have went. So
It was
are
rumors
we
a couple
judging just
years
the
ago.
Magi
Hold on, it was rumors a couple years
anime?
ago. Real quick,
Yeah, I mean, you can
real
judge
quick,
both.
bro. It was rumors a couple years ago that Magi anime was supposed to be coming back.
Hopefully it does, because
them rumors went away.
right. It's one of those weird situations where the rest of the series is actually fire. So like the fact that
fire.
you're not animating is just so weird to me.
I think it's Netflix is
So
the
I got-
ones who own it right now, or Netflix
Yeah.
has the right to it.
And then,
I
so
don't
if
even
we're
mind them
judging it,
animating
do we judge the Magi anime and then the Sinbad stuff versus just the anime for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or is it like all of Magi versus all of Full Metal Alchemist?
Whatever you saw, basically. Because
The first part is not canon, so I don't think anybody should judge that.
no, the entire Magi series is canon.
No,
Sinbad stuff
no,
is
Full Metal Alchemist
No,
Brotherhood.
no,
That's like
no. So yeah,
GT.
he's talking about specifically
Oh.
Brotherhood. He's talking
Yeah,
about
Brotherhood.
specifically Brotherhood, not
okay,
the
okay.
previous one.
Yeah.
Well, I watch both, so I personally incorporate both of them as like the same thing, but call them just Brotherhood.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like GT.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Okay, I vote
I would.
Brotherhood. Jackie said voted Brotherhood.
Yep.
Jay, I think you said Brotherhood, right?
Yeah, I gotta go with Brotherhood just because I didn't finish Magi. Yeah.
Y'all doing Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood over Magi?
Or yeah, whatever you pick. What do you got?
I'm
going with
officially
Magi.
done.
Hey, Magi can still win. So hey, what do you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm going with
What are we
Magi.
judging?
I've watched Full Metal too, and it was good, but it wasn't as good as everybody hyped it up to be, in my opinion.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
I'm
enough.
glad I watched these series without any knowing about the hype of these series before going in because I know that can ruin the experience so bad.
Yeah.
It could
Yeah.
definitely ruin it. I
It
didn't
can.
have hype either when I watched it.
Full
You
Metal
say-
is like one of my favorite series all time.
Yeah,
But if it was
yeah.
the Magi manga, I would rate it because there's just so much more to the manga.
Yeah, you
You
can
know, if
consider
it
the
was that,
manga
but
if you want.
no, I'll consider it the animes.
Do what you gotta do, man. What about you, Quantum Rex? What you thinking?
Let's see.
It's weird because I like Magi more, but I think overall, like the categories that Magi beats Full Metal in are not by like such a big enough margin to where I would say it is like way better. And Full Metal, I know y'all hate this argument, but Full Metal like had a bigger impact. Like
Yo, if this nigga knows, shut the fuck up.
it did though. Like it had a bigger impact. I mean, you can't deny that.
You show your mom Magi or Full Metal, she's not gonna know goddamn what the fuck she looking at. She's like, what the fuck you showing me?
No, she isn't. You're right. On
You stating the obvious, bro. And pizza is good. We don't gotta talk about that.
So yeah, Full Metal.
Pineapple on pizza.
Oh man, so good. Magi, Full Metal. I mean, that's a dub, is what it sounds like. Unless, Rax, what do you vote for?
I told you. I gave my vote to Quan.
Oh, L, you just not going to participate at all.
No, I told you it's an act of defiance. I've been betrayed.
All right.
You really want a fairy tale on here?
Hey,
I'll put it on there and then take it off.
It would have got eliminated like immediately. It would have been like Fairy Tail versus One Piece.
Faith would definitely put me up like that.
I really did. I have no agenda here. I'm just trying to talk about series. Okay, it looks like Full Metal wins, right? So you gave Quan your vote, so yeah, Full Metal wins. Okay. All right, next series should be actually very interesting, although it may be easy. But you know what we talk about here in the podcast. So, next matchup is Black Clover versus Bleach.
Oh, this is easy.
Yeah, it's you could say
Everybody gonna say
poetic.
Bleach.
Let's see how triggered. Let me chill out.
Say
Let me
no,
just chill out.
say no Black. Say Black Clover, you biased.
All right. I mean, okay, yeah, it's kind of easy, but can Black Clover surpass
No.
Bleach? Is the
No.
question. You don't
No.
think so? You don't think this last arc can like put it over the edge?
No.
Far down the
I
wrong
don't like
path.
Bleach more than Black Clover. I like Black Clover more than Bleach already. So
Oh, there we
that
go.
This one arc that you're hypothetically saying that is going to be really great, which I think is going to be great too. But like, even if this arc is like a 10 out of 10, or not, well, nothing is 10 out of 10. But if it's like a 9 out of 10, it doesn't take away what Bleach did. Like Bleach arc has been solid. Every single arc has been solid. Can't say this.
All right,
I like
Fulbright, great arc.
Let's go.
Hang on,
Fulbright.
you're gonna tell me Tsukishima was an excellent villain?
It was a dope villain.
He was a dope villain, but the overall like
You're gonna the one guy who pretty much broke Ichigo. Like,
yeah,
nobody else did that. Only Tsukishima.
Yeah, it definitely was a good character moment, but most of it I was bored of, not gonna lie. Until the very end, most of it was like, it's cool, it's whatever. It is what it is. I wasn't like super hyped about it. So but I mean, I think it sounds like it's overwhelmingly Bleach. So it's like
I think I'm the only one that said that. Probably like me in the chat. Maybe.
Yeah. So far people saying Bleach is better in the chat. So
yeah, Jay spitting.
But one person said Black Clover can surpass Bleach. So
nah, it's too late for that. It's too late. Bleach got too many good arcs. Like one good arc is not going to surpass in the entirety of Bleach.
What if they kill Asta? Straight up.
They don't matter, bro. Like that means Black Clover had an amazing ending. But it doesn't mean I'm not saying Asta dying is amazing, but I'm just saying Black Clover can have because Battle Shonens for the most part really have terrible ending arcs.
They don't end
yeah, they don't end well. But if Black Clover pretty much breaks that mold and ends perfectly, it still don't mean that it is better than Bleach in its entirety. True. It doesn't. Like Bleach is just too good. It's too many things that Black Clover needs to eclipse to surpass Bleach. And Bleach is like 600, 700 plus chapters? Ain't something like that? Yeah. And Black Clover most likely gonna end in like
you don't think if Black Clover had 700 chapters, it could get that good?
Possibly.
I don't think Bleach is as good as it is. Like I think there's been a lot of retconning and shit like that because Bleach went on so long. Like they had no choice but to retcon mad shit, or at least some stuff. You don't think that Bleach? That's the thing. Go ahead, my bad. I was just gonna say that's the thing about manga that goes on for that long. Like you end up retconning stuff down the line because it goes on so long.
Bleach fights are just,
you don't think that you don't think that maybe some of the Bleach hype is also to do with like nostalgia and things like that? I mean, I haven't read Bleach or watched it, so I'm just in the dark. You know what I mean? But
and the reason I don't like Bleach, I'll say, because I was originally a Naruto fan, so I went into watching Bleach, fuck this shit. But then, there's a lot of things that I didn't like about the Aizen fight and shit, and I was just like,
Aizen,
this isn't for me.
Aizen. Originally, I was gonna have Bleach versus Naruto, and that would have been something.
That would have been. Actually, I think Bleach is better than Naruto. Honestly, I could have read Naruto and watched it, and then going through Bleach. As an adult, I like Bleach more. But I can see how, as a kid, I did like Naruto more.
Interesting. I mean, Bleach no diffs. Black Clover. Some people saying Black Clover. Respect to everybody saying Black Clover in the chat. But I think it's pretty clear. Bleach.
A commitment.
Yeah, Bleach is just like
Black Clover already surpassed it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, we go Bleach here. Bleach wins pretty easily. No, kind of no diff. With one, actually got one vote, so it didn't no diff. All right. Speaking of Naruto, now I'm actually curious about this one. I actually want Jay to answer first. Naruto versus Jujutsu Kaisen.
He didn't finish Naruto.
But he finished
Oh,
the
really?
best parts of Naruto,
Nah,
and he's a JJK YouTuber.
So this is
Not very biased.
no, it's not gonna be biased.
That's what I want to hear. I want to hear
Hey,
what he
Jack, you should have been here. I
here.
was defending Naruto to the T against Quan last stream, like, bro.
I was listening.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Oh yeah.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm not gonna repeat what you said. I'm not doing it.
No, what did I say? I at least know what the argument was about. Because I don't remember what the argument was about.
Go back to the stream and watch it over.
Somebody tell me what the argument was about.
No, we're not doing that.
Kino knows what it is. We ain't gonna bring it up.
You know, bro.
Tell me what I was arguing with them about last week, because I really do not.
Bro, you trying to tempt me, bro. I want to say it. I'm not gonna
I just
say
don't
it.
remember, like, because I thought.
All right, let me sum it up. All I said was that when I was reading Naruto to the point of the pain arc, like, and Bleach was my favorite out of the big three, but during that time when, like, doing the pain arc, I was like, Naruto probably is the best out of the big three currently at that time, just at that time. At the time. And Quan just said, "What about Marineford?" I'm like, well, Marineford didn't have. Anyways, no, that's not going there.
We're not going
into it.
Just know the context. That's all. It's good.
That's the context.
Okay,
but so Naruto versus JJK.
Yeah, we're having Jay go first. I'm very curious to see what he says.
All right, I stopped Naruto during when Obito became a sage, and then after he became a sage, Naruto the anime had like a whole year and a half of filler.
Yeah,
that's where I just stopped. So at that time, like, I wasn't really into manga like that. I was just reading Bleach, but I wasn't really into manga like that. So I just waited until the series was done, and by the time the series was done, I'm out of high school. I'm in my 20s. Like, I haven't watched a single Naruto episodes in almost like 11, 12 years. So, like, I watched Boruto, but it's not the same. I stopped like
just leave it at Boruto.
I just stopped Boruto. But Naruto itself, like, I thought it was really good, but it's just like the filler took me off. And then when I heard about the Kaguya situation, I'm like, what the heck is this? Like, I felt like from what I hear, the ending was a mess, and I can't. Like, if I was to judge Naruto based on the pain versus JJK, I got Naruto. But I seen a little bit of the last Ninja War, and I gotta go with JJK right now.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I see the reasoning, because that ending is definitely. But okay. All right. What is everybody else saying?
It's Naruto, like, for sure. Like,
mine can kind of match up with what Jay was saying a little bit. I'm actually watching Naruto right now, and I'm in the middle of the 4th grade Ninja War. Like, I just found out who Obito was and all that shit, and I'm all the way caught up in JJK, and I really like JJK. It does get a little confusing at times and long-winded, and it reminds me of Hunter x Hunter's big flaw, because that's what happened with that as well. But it kind of comes with the power systems being so intricate. But I'm gonna have to go with Naruto right now, just because Shibuya's really good, but Naruto's got more than a couple really goods right now so far, arc-wise and things like that. So I'm gonna go Naruto.
I'm gonna change my thought. I gotta go with Naruto too, because I totally forgot. Like, it's a lot of good stuff that happened before the pain arc to begin with that I think Shibuya is not even touching yet. So
yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the dark side, Jay.
Yeah.
Respect. I mean,
but
anybody voted JJK? Because I'm not voting JJK either. Even though I like JJK a lot. And I love the power system and everything. Some of those moments in Naruto just go crazy, bro.
I start thinking about them iconic moments. But when Sasuke pulled up to the summit, like, bro, like, he said it was good. Like, that was
but see, I feel like when JJK is over, in its entirety, it's going to be better, because I don't think it's going to be as long. And with Naruto, there's just too much of nothing happening. There's mad chapters where just nothing happening, and I feel like JJK is just more to the point. It's more structured, and since Naruto went on so long, just like Bleach, like they had to retcon stuff. And I don't think JJK is going to end up running into that problem because it's not going to go on for that long. So I'm gonna give it to JJK.
They really don't have that much room for error.
Well,
Yeah, exactly. And it's more
himself
structure to it. It's a
makes
lot
his
more structure to it.
He makes his ability so complicated. I feel like he's gonna end up having to switch something up. Like I feel like he's gonna
At some point, yeah, maybe.
he gonna mess
No,
up.
I don't
He
know
already
if it
set
helps
himself
at all,
up to
but
mess up.
I also have skipped all the filler in Naruto, and it's been
That's how
pretty
you gotta do
enjoyable.
it. Yeah.
Even with
Yeah.
skipping the filler, still there be like chapters or even episodes like where like nothing's really happening. You know, I'm
But,
just like,
it's weird though, because there's some filler that you need to watch for Naruto.
yeah.
Really? I mean,
Yeah.
I think some of them are good.
Shippuden,
Even the movies,
It's
I think are
Shippuden.
good.
It's Shippuden, not Naruto, but it's Shippuden.
yeah, I actually agree because there's some like
Or Shippuden,
character
whatever.
stuff that's very like in like the tuning exams, like the second one. I
Or the
think.
Kakashi
Mhm.
situation.
Yeah, so I see what you're saying for
Kakashi
sure.
got it.
Like
Yeah.
when Shippuden started, how long did it take for Sakura to beat what's his head, Sasori? Like that was mad chapters of like flashbacks and then some more flashbacks, and then we got some more flashbacks.
We gotta know who Granny Chio is. Oh, that's another example of all of a character who shows up, gets a backstory, and is dead. Same arc.
Her only purpose was
Same
just to beat
framework.
Sasori. That was it. That was it.
Exactly, and it works very
She
well.
got
You know,
worked, bro.
Naruto also.
I'm like, bro, y'all
compared to
could have gave that to
JJK,
me and go ahead.
like JJK, they have a handful of solid characters, but Naruto's got like a lot of really good characters in the cast. Like obviously, like some of the big ones like Naruto and Sasuke, but like people like Kakashi, Jiraiya, this
Villains, too.
Orochimaru, all the villains, yeah, Itachi. Like there's just so many characters that like I would love to see more of. You know, like I'd love to see more Itachi. I'd love to see
I mean,
more.
I'd love to see more of
Mhm.
Jujutsu Kaisen characters too, but
Absolutely,
Not-
but that's what I'm saying. There's not that many that you would want to like how many?
I see. Yeah,
realistically,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
The level is definitely not equal. Yeah.
I think the at one point I used to say I used to think the JJK power system was better, but JJK is getting to the point where it's just getting too complicated. To the point where it's like it's not even fun reading this stuff. Like I get what's happening, but it's not fun.
Oh,
You know?
Bakari's domain expansion.
Yeah.
The moment I read it, I literally messaged you. It's like, Jay, have fun with this
Bro,
domain expansion.
I got so many. You was not. I woke up to many messages like, "Hey, can you explain JJK chapter?" I was like, "Yeah, I can, but it's not gonna be fun, so I'm not making the video." I'm not making the video.
like, what the freak is going on?
I'm like, y'all about to be the most boring video, like.
It was about to be
ever.
so information. Your watch time was gonna be high, bro. It was gonna watch that.
Bro, that was gonna be like a 14-minute video of just explaining the domain without talking about the chapter. And at that point, it's like, all right, like I'm
how are
done.
you gonna twist into for them to subscribe? How are you gonna twist it into that? How are you gonna just like my domain expansion?
Yeah, because it's like a pachinko game. Like a pachinko game, like
Yeah.
yeah. And I played pachinko games before, so I understood what was going on. And I'm like, oh, so the level 3 and the heat level was his curse technique. And no, I'm not about to do it. Nope.
Yeah, you better go explain the entire technique. Oh my goodness, that was
So
funny.
I think the one that won this is Naruto. I think that's
Naruto pretty much cleared. One vote for Naruto for the most part.
Oh, you got your matchup.
Okay. Next matchup. Okay, this should be interesting. Demon Slayer versus Chainsaw Man.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I actually like Demon Slayer too.
I'm actually gonna input this round and vote Chainsaw Man. I'm not voting for fucking
Me as well.
Your series? Come on.
I'm not voting for Demon Slayer. No, thank you.
I'm
Not
not
when I know the end is Muzan crying. No, thank you.
I'm the primary shareholder on all of your votes. So I don't.
Quan, I have now receipted that, and you will hear a comment from my lawyer if you make any further actions.
Oh my god. I'm just saying, I like the Demon Slayer characters better. I like the Demon Slayer fights better. Like
There is not one Demon Slayer character better than Reza. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
the bomb girl.
Yes,
You would have been better saying
actually
power.
better. Actually better. What character in all of Demon Slayer is better than Aki?
Aki literally his ending was garbage. Like
I don't think you want to use Aki, bro. I don't know.
Aki was a great written character, and he had a tragic, well put ending. He didn't die off on the side.
Well played. This was a mess.
Yes.
You didn't even see what happened to him. They skipped it.
They were. This dude had a rough life. Sometimes things don't turn out good.
Boo hoo! The demons had rough lives too.
Yeah, and guess what?
And they did not hesitate to tell us that.
Yeah, there's no Chainsaw Man character that's better than what's his name, Akaza.
Even better than Ryu.
Absolutely.
Nah, you tripping.
Like
Genji's a goat. Genji is a better main character.
No, bro, no. Genji is like
Tanjiro is like gone with the sword. He has the personality of uncooked spaghetti, and he is just not fun.
No. Denji, look, Denji is but this is like a Revenge of the Simp story. Like I ain't no.
He overcame the simpness. He became even.
That's not interesting to me, bro. Like to watch a simp, like
I will watch it. I will watch a simp more than a cardboard cutout swing a sword for. Like,
I just love everything about Chainsaw Man better. Like and the
like edginess.
Mangaka,
super like edgy. Honestly,
it's like super unpredictable. It's so weird and different.
It's raw. The art style.
You're saying how edgy you are. Goodness, we get it.
I didn't say anything about the edginess. Okay, there's this literally called Demon Slayer. Like he's literally going around killing vampires in the woods with a katana.
Sword swoosh.
And there's this pretend. It's about LARPing. Like which one's more interesting?
Yeah.
The whole entire premise of the series is simping over the main antagonist.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is a touch on boobs, bro.
That's better than his sister complex.
How is that even better?
Thank you.
Sister complex.
You guys are bugging,
bro. That's dang a hentai shonen. Like,
so you rather be in Tanjiro story than in Chainsaw Man? You rather be Tanjiro?
I'd rather be Tanjiro than Denji 100%.
100%, bro. He's a loser. He's a loser.
He's got an apartment at the end. Where was Tanjiro? Bumming off of other people. Bumming off of other
family. What?
He had a whole right.
So you can have a family and be a bum.
Generations.
And still be a bum. You can still be a bum.
Hey, I'd rather be a bum than be manipulated by a woman.
The entire series.
The entire series.
He was manipulated by his sister. What you talking about?
No, he wasn't. What?
Wow, about that is a very interesting framing right there.
Yeah, manipulating. Oh, him saving his sister was wow.
Yeah. Saving his sister.
What do you mean?
Quote unquote.
That is a new one.
That is.
I've never heard that thing before. That's funny.
God, he trolling.
Bro, right. He knew. That's why he started lying. He knew. He was out of pocket for that one.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, we got 3 Demon Slayers and 2 Chainsaw Men's gold. I think Josuke's back.
Definitely vote. He's definitely vote for Chainsaw Man.
I'm pretty sure Josuke's definitely Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm not sure because I haven't read all of Chainsaw Man. I'm like halfway through it. I'm gonna just go with fucking Demon Slayer because I know the whole thing.
Oh, you're right.
Let's go.
Sorry. I think Demon Slayer. The only real thing that I don't like about it is Muzan. Everything else I enjoyed about Demon Slayer.
I hate Muzan.
Yeah, everything besides the main boss I dislike.
I like the story where you take the main villain out and it makes it better.
Well, because you only meet the main villain at the end of the story, pretty much. Every other thing
you meet him like in the very beginning of the.
You're not going against them though, but the story is about all of the upper moons that you fight, and then the other demon slayers. And I like the other demon slayers, and I like the other upper moons and shit. So,
so many villains.
Cool. I like how graphic it is, and maybe when I finish it, I'll enjoy it more. But so far, I mean, I started reading it and I haven't finished it, and that should say enough, right?
It should. You're right. That should say enough right there.
No, that's not fair. You just read Demon Slayer because of everybody was reading it.
Me? No, I was actually reading.
No, I read it because it was one of the ones.
Quan felt guilty. I wasn't talking to you, Quan. You felt guilty. That's why he responded.
I read it when it was coming out weekly because I was reading everything that was coming out weekly at the time. And that was Promised Neverland. That was Demon Slayer. I read everything that was coming out weekly besides One Piece and Chainsaw Man. And then I started Chainsaw Man after. And so I told myself I wanted to binge it. And then, I binged half of it. It was cool. It's nothing too crazy. But, maybe when I finish it up, I'll like it more. But as of right now, Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
And I feel
sad,
like
man.
Quan, he's always talking about, oh yeah, this one is more popular. So he definitely read Demon Slayer because it was more popular. That's
I
why
was
he
reading
read
Demon
it.
Slayer before episode 19, and I was actually very disgusted with how many people just acted like complete fools when that episode.
Fair enough.
Wait,
Fair enough.
for
Fair enough.
Demon Slayer? I mean,
Yes.
for,
When episode 19 came out, I was like, wow, there's no way you guys are all like about to sit up here and act like this is the greatest thing ever now, like out of nowhere.
oh, I couldn't stand it. Like you had these celebrities and all this stuff, like
Ninja.
tweeting about like it was like, oh, it was like Demon Slayer is the greatest anime of all time. I'm like
90% of their animation is lens
And I
flares.
watched the anime. I watched it and I was like, okay.
Cool.
Again, like I'm like, people be capping. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Demon
people be
Slayer
wilding,
introduced
yo.
Demon Slayer introduced fan to Ufotable or Ufotable because I'm like, bro, where was y'all at? Where was y'all antennas with the Fate series? The Fate series had better animation.
Fate was what got me really like one of the things that got me really into anime because it was amazing.
Fate
But I
was-
will
Fate
say,
was
I think, it was
amazing.
Jack, I think it was Jack I was talking to about Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Fuck. I just lost what I was about to say. No.
Real quick, okay. Let's move on.
Never mind. Keep it pushing.
All right, final matchup for the first round: Fire Force versus Yu Yu Hakusho.
I gotta go with Fire Force because I never watched Yu Yu Hakusho.
Man.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to
Fire
say, Jack.
Force.
I remember what I wanted to
Okay.
say, Jack. I will say
What
that Demon Slayer is the most overrated anime manga that I've ever come across. Like, I will say that.
Facts.
Because I do believe, you know, as much hype as it got and stuff like that, there's plenty of other stuff that deserves just as much hype. So, just because I like it doesn't mean that I don't think it's overrated too.
Very fair, very fair. Some people in the
Two
chat,
things can be true.
some people voted Chainsaw Man a decent amount. Respect. Some people upset that we voted Demon Slayer in front of Chainsaw Man. Hey man, it is what it is.
You got the
Um,
Fortnite community here voting for Demon Slayer.
We Jay voted Fire Force. What about everybody else?
Yeah. I never watched Yu Yu Hakusho. I got to.
I'm gonna say Fire Force. Yu Yu Hakusho kind of overrated. I don't like it that much. Like, not that good.
Overrated. I
Man, I haven't watched.
I've never heard it overrated. That's
right.
crazy.
Like
This is like my time too. This is in my time. This is the anime that came. You know, I don't know
Your
you guys.
time.
we're the same.
I'm
age.
an old man. I'm
You
an
like
old-
40?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
It wasn't even cool to watch you back then.
yeah, it wasn't.
I mean,
It
it
was
was
very
like,
strange.
Shit, back in my-
It was
Wait, how
on
old are you, Jack?
Tsunami, right? It was like on Tsunami and stuff.
No, it was on Cartoon Network.
No, it was
Yeah,
on
Cartoon
came on
Network.
There
Saturday
was
night.
not Toonami at the time because at the time Toonami only came on at a certain time, and it was just like
Yeah, night.
it was
came
just came on. It just came on Cartoon Network
It came
before
on Saturday
Toonami.
nights. No, it was on Toonami. It came on Saturday nights on Toonami.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
It
because
was
like
on
all
the same
anime.
block as Outlaw Star. 100%.
Yeah, anime came out like Toonami was the anime like time.
Oh yeah, Tsunami was the thug, bro. Trigun, Inuyasha, Samurai Champloo, like all them. were fucking
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, and it was just right on Cartoon Network though, like because now it's like Adult Swim. Toonami is on Adult Swim, but Toonami was on Cartoon Network. It wasn't on Adult Swim. And then after,
if you want to go semantics, then since Toonami was on Cartoon Network, then sure, if you want to go that route.
yeah, because now it's on Adult Swim. Now all the anime is on Adult Swim. Like it'll be I don't actually know because I don't got cable anymore, but I'm assuming that's how it is.
Yeah, I don't
nowadays.
Yeah, I don't got cable anymore, but I remember they were both separate back in the day. I'm that old too, so
fair enough.
I'm talking about the old cable box with the red and the buttons on the top. You had that.
The one where you had
black and white TV. I even remember having a black and white TV for a period.
So when cable came out, and he just had 99 channels.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network was 47. Nickelodeon was 46.
Yeah.
VH1
mine was like
90.
90. Mine was around the 90s, I think. Like 90, and then Disney Channel was like right next to it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all three. They were like all the three.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What does everybody else say? What's their votes?
Yu Hakusho for sure.
That's nostalgia talking.
It's not.
No way it's better than Fire Force, bro.
Actively better.
What?
Rags Gold.
Fire Force opening is just too gas too.
I'm gonna do Yu Yu Hakusho.
Why is that a metric?
That's a part of the series, is it not?
Yeah.
You always hype up Black Clover opening 1.
We're
Get
not
outta
about
here.
to act like Yu Yu Hakusho doesn't have the most iconic opening of just anime.
It does.
Opening,
It does.
The mid-ist opening.
But
It's
it's
just because
to me, it's
people
mid.
know how mid it is. Exactly, right?
Dun, dun, dun,
They like,
dun,
who,
dun.
That is
it sounds like some
opening is
elevator ass
iconic as
music.
hell.
Yes.
Yeah,
Elevator ass.
that is the
Like
hate in y'all heart talking,
Bro,
Nobody
Fire
says,
Force.
yo, turn this up. They're like, turn this down, bro.
Everyone says it's
Hey,
all,
no. If you watch that RDC World Skit, they went hard with that music. Not gonna lie.
it's popular consensus. Like I don't, you guys are trying to.
Why you always gotta bring up popularity to every single argument?
You
Just
guys
because it's popular don't mean it's good.
Y'all ask,
Like my goodness, 6ix9ine was popular. Was he the greatest rapper of 2 years ago?
The greatest.
The best things don't get recognition. That's the thing. That
Exactly.
The best things, the most prolific things, don't get recognition.
y'all metrics for what y'all think is better, not once, but I've sat and been attacked for what my
Because you bring up popularity. Nobody cares about these people.
so you try. Okay, BJ, you was agreeing with me with it for Dragon Ball.
No. What I'm saying, no. Yeah, don't try to flip it on me because the whole point was y'all was arguing about Dragon Ball and JoJo's popularity. I was like, everything you're saying is facts, but I also was laughing at the idea that you using impact for when it's just us in here.
That's better.
Oh man, I love to hear it.
Why can't I use impact? I just don't understand why that's such a silly metric to y'all.
Because
if you can use impact, might as well use the opening as a good metric as well. Shit.
Right?
All right.
And then you said you didn't attack.
Hey, and
you just attacked
for the
them.
record, Fire Force's opening is definitely gas. The first
Gas.
opening for season 1 is amazing.
Gold.
But season 2 is good too.
Who do you
Get
vote
at
for?
it before I pull it up on my phone.
Honestly, this is a tough one for me. Fuck.
The chat is Yu Yu Hakusho. Not gonna lie, this is
I know.
definitely Yu Yu
Let's
Hakusho.
just say Yu Yu Hakusho used to be one of my favorites, and I love the mangaka. But I don't know. I really enjoyed Fire Force recently, so I'm gonna go with Fire Force. I'm gonna have to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, Rex.
Yeah, I gotta eventually watch it.
I'm gonna vote for Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, we tying it now. Okay, interesting.
RT, what you vote for?
I didn't vote yet. It's actually tough for me.
Come
But
on,
I
it's
hate
easy, bro.
Maybe okay. See, I don't like Tamaki at all. That's like at all. So maybe that just gives Fire Force less points right there.
Wow, that is not
That's
fair.
what I'm saying.
That
That's
is not.
You talking about how
Yeah,
sexist?
bro.
What the fuck?
Misogynist.
Oh man, hey man, I like Maki's better than any female in Yu Yu Hakusho though. So there you go.
Yeah, talk about the good. Don't talk about the bad.
Okay, fair enough. I probably will vote Fire Force main and like it. I think they're pretty close actually in overall story and the characters. But what Fire Force, what it sold it for me is how it connects to Soul Eater, and I read Soul Eater, so I really like that. So
Yeah.
Dang, someone said Fire Force is trash. Dang.
yeah, I saw that. Hey man, it is what it is. Fire Force wins.
Quan trying to change the context again. Yeah, look at that.
He said Fire Force trash. The fireman didn't save him that day. Like, why you hating firemen so much? Like, you guys didn't even bring in how, like, at the end of it, nothing bad happened and everybody came back to life and all that stuff. You guys could have talked mad shit about Fire Force.
Could have.
I don't think Fire Force is bad. I really don't. I don't think anything wrong with it.
Yeah, it's
just like that Yu Yu Hakusho just undisputably just had more impact.
Oh my god!
You're gonna say
you talk about how good the story is.
I thought he was gonna say something completely different, bro.
You use that same argument.
I was about to say everything obviously disputable, but I can't say it now. I can't. Because
I understand how that's not a valid metric. Like I just don't get it.
It's not because you're not saying your perspective. You're saying what everybody else thinks. Like,
if everybody jumped off a bridge, you gonna jump off a bridge?
Because the impact of the fall was like, oh my goodness.
Oh man! Someone said Yu Yu Hakusho's villains are better, and I actually 100% agree.
I always hear good stuff about their villains. That's why I gotta watch it.
Yeah, better villains.
I don't know. I think the whole story of Fire Force is more compelling of a story.
It's definitely more layered.
Oh my
opinion.
gosh, that's gonna be so edgy, like in Fire Force.
How is that
Fire,
like compelling stories?
because
Fire Force is not even edgy.
yes,
Like,
it
Yu Yu
is.
Hakusho is the edgy series.
Yu Yu
People that
Hakusho, the main character dies in the first episode.
Yeah, Yu Yu
just
Hakusho
talking
is
about
more
edgy.
edgy.
No, that's more of an emotional thing. It's not an edgy.
PA is the
PA
mascot
Wow.
of edgy. Stop
Edgy,
it.
yes,
PA is
yes,
the mascot
yes.
of edgy.
RT, go to the next
not.
bracket. We're gonna be here all day.
He's not the mascot of edgy.
Go to
That
the next
wait, no, sorry, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Retract my
Alright,
statement.
next round. Let's definitely move through this quicker. We don't want to be here all day.
I'm
One
confused. I was
Piece
thinking you
versus
skipped
Dragon
it.
Ball
I'm
series.
confused.
Piece versus Dragon Ball.
One Piece versus Dragon Ball series. I got One Piece easy, me personally.
Over Dragon Ball?
One Piece is better than Dragon Ball in every way. No cap.
Shape and form, I would agree.
Every way.
In every way.
It does with Dragon Ball
transformations.
Okay, maybe not.
Fights?
Okay. Fights,
In-
actually. I would go One Piece.
You go One Piece
Yeah.
for fights?
Yeah.
Especially recently,
Their fights are more interesting. For me.
and the way the powers mix and shit. Like,
Luffy doesn't have a
happy.
name, though.
Dragon Ball has better choreography, but in terms of everything that, in terms of fights, I'll go.
Dragon Ball has better impacts. Like for their fights and everything. Has a better impact.
I mean,
you talking about impact hitting like ping, ping. They got more video games. Nah.
No. I talk about impact as far as like society, like Kwame.
but it's just a valid argument. But Luffy has.
Oh, man. Dragon Ball is not more impactful than One Piece, though. Let's
it- No. Honestly, I think One Piece fights are way more emotional.
Yeah.
But Dragon Ball fights are on a greater scale just because of the power system itself.
Yeah,
Dudes
fair
can just
enough.
destroy galaxies. However, that just depends. That's just how the series is. Like if that was the case, then Gurren Lagann is better than everything. But I do think that I don't know. It's Dragon Ball choreographs, like the way they fights, the tension, the build ups to the fights and everything. I just think like it's solid. But I don't know. It's hard, man. It's hard because One Piece is goated.
Yeah.
It's hard to go against it.
Yeah.
But Dragon Ball is goated too.
So you voted One Piece or Dragon Ball, Jay?
I don't know. You got to come back to me.
Okay.
He's going through it right now.
I'm going through.
Oh, man. Quad, what are you voting for?
I actually don't know, to be honest with you.
Damn, this is actually tougher than I thought it would. This is really.
What is the question?
One Piece, One Piece or Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because like Dragon Ball is like undisputably like because like
Don't you say it. Don't you say
You
it.
want to say
What are you
the
about to
best?
say? I'm
You
very
want to say the best?
because One Piece is based on like Luffy it wasn't like One Piece was inspired by Dragon Ball. So like
Was it? Did Dragon Ball come before One Piece?
yes,
Of course.
I
What?
actually did not know.
So
I
old.
did
It's like
not.
how old is it? It's like the 70s
What?
or something. 80s?
How old do you?
Really
How
not.
old did you think Dragon Ball was?
he never
Yeah.
seen Dragon Ball, so he has no idea. He has no
That makes
context.
perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. He don't know if Dragon Ball's the predecessor of the big three.
Yes, like
That's why it's
Okay,
not as
very
hard as
fair.
him to decide.
Very fair. Very fair.
It'll be
Yeah.
easier to process with your old man taste buds.
Horse
like
Riders
weird.
will forever be disgusting.
I mean, because like
No, it's not. Horse Riders is great.
it's like a lot of these characters is based off of Goku. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah,
But you can be like based off of a series and still be better than that series, though.
he'd be better than the original.
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, you can.
What's
sure.
an example?
Michael Jackson was inspired by Elvis and James Brown, and he became the greatest artist of all time.
See, I got my own words for what I'm gonna say about Elvis, but I'm not gonna say that.
No,
But you
Elvis
think
was
Michael
still-
Jackson's better though, right?
I do,
Hopefully,
yeah,
you better
for
say it.
sure. But Elvis
Yeah.
stole all his moves from black people.
Of course, we know that. But Michael was still inspired.
Was he?
You know, he said himself he was inspired by that. He was inspired by James Brown, inspired by a lot of people. But Michael became better. He was better. Michael Jordan was inspired by Julius Erving, and he
Way
became the
better.
greatest. Yeah, he's way better. So you can be inspired. Like everything, kind of. That's why I say nothing really is an original idea, because people take things idea and they make it better. Inspired, that's how it
I have
works.
to go. I gotta see if Goku has a statue. That's really going like.
Oh,
I really just
Goku got many statues. What you mean?
like,
the
look,
next-
like One Piece characters like legit have statues in Japan. Like they're like
No,
just-
Dragon Ball got statues everywhere. Just type in.
They both got a lot of statues.
No, but I mean, Dragon Ball, they host the Olympics.
Oh, they did.
Goku was the mascot.
Oh,
You would
damn.
never go.
Man, this is about a sway Quan. So
I don't.
much.
Yeah, because he like Impact. I'm throwing Impact.
This is about to sway him so much right now.
I might have see. It sucks because One Piece. I feel like the characters in the story is better, but like
Bro, Dragon
There
Ball
you
has
go.
Dragon Ball is the only series that has their own studio called the Dragon Ball Room. That's how impactful it is,
But
Quan.
One
Like
Piece
Impact.
surpassed, was it Superman?
yeah, One Piece has sold more than Dragon Ball. That is that actually.
And Super. It's about to be the greatest selling book of all
That's what I'm
time.
saying.
Well, but to be fair, Dragon Ball don't have a lot of chapters.
That's true.
It never did.
True.
They do more and less.
Well, how much
Yeah,
is
and
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, and Super all together? How much is that?
They don't. They do it separately because they do Dragon Balls like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z is in total. It's one thing, but Super is its own whole separate thing, and
Okay.
and it's a monthly. You can't monthly manga don't sell like hotcakes to begin with compared to weekly. Like Boruto, like everything monthly does not sell in the top 20.
Fair enough.
Barely sells in the top 20. Yeah.
Okay.
That's because their stories aren't good. Oh, that's not
And that's another point too, because Dragon Ball Super and Boruto just kind of me.
Yeah, you gotta consider everything. Dragon Ball Super is included, Quan.
Dragon Ball Super's hype.
If One Piece was coming out monthly, they would still be making numbers.
It broke the internet. No other anime has done that. When a fight has come out, literally broke Crunchyroll. Could not.
I just want to hear why you think it's better, not why it.
Well, that's why I think. I mean, if you influence so many people to get your own day, I mean, that's like pretty impressive.
So it's better because it broke the internet. Like One Piece trends every week.
I don't know. Like Dragon Ball Super trends when the chapters come out every time too. I mean,
No, Dragon Ball Super is
not
literally
nearly as
trending.
close though. Come on.
No,
I'm
no.
pretty
To
sure
be fair,
One Piece crashed spoiler sites.
No, to be fair, Dragon Ball. If Dragon Ball Super itself is not trending every day, like not every week, but every day, a character is trending every day. It's one day Goku, one day Vegeta. Like they be trending because it'd be their birthdays.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
just some fan art.
Goku Day was literally just 3 days ago. I'm just saying.
True,
like,
true. But
I really don't know.
if you want to hear my criteria, One Piece has better characters, it has a better plot, it has a better world. There you
That's
go.
all in the story. You can just say that's all the story. Like
Yeah, One Piece, the series, yes.
better story.
Well,
Better
yeah, and I feel like everything Dragon Ball did that they could do already. Everything they can do, they did, and they're kind of just beating a dead horse, just like regurgitating things and giving it to you. Whereas like One Piece, kind of staying compelling a little bit still.
Yeah. Jack, what do you vote for?
One Piece.
One Piece. 2 votes for One Piece. Rax.
I vote for Dragon Ball.
Okay. 2,
I
1.
feel like everybody else is gonna vote for Dragon Ball.
We'll see. We'll see. I actually have no idea. One Piece is on the ropes right now. I don't.
Yeah, right.
Gold.
Never thought you'd see that.
Yeah, Quan literally said before they started One Piece was gonna win the entire thing, and now One Piece might lose in the second round. So
Can't even make it through.
For me, well, I'm gonna have to probably go. I don't know, because I haven't caught up all the way on One Piece, but everything that I've read so far, I do really like. But I know more of the Dragon Ball. I'm caught up from Dragon Ball all the way until Super, so it's like I know a lot more about Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, I do too as well.
I'm gonna go. I don't know. I don't know.
It's just the same thing everybody's doing.
Everybody's saying I don't know.
Whoever
Yeah,
wins,
they're like
basically
going
wins
through
the
it.
tournament. Like for real.
We'll
for real.
see. At this point, I have no idea.
It's the finals right here.
We'll see.
Whoever wins this bracket might win.
I mean, based on your metric, Quan, then maybe, but we'll see.
But yeah, based on impact.
I don't know why I don't think that's a valid thing, but whatever. Like,
It can be one component, but not the entire component. Jesus.
about it, though, like, a lot of y'all would say that Michael Jackson's a lot better than a lot of other people right now, and I bet impact and his influence would be a big reason.
No.
It'll
Michael
be a
Jackson.
component,
No.
but it's because of everything he can do.
Everything.
Not just
Everything.
Are you trying to say it's not good?
Not his impact.
I'll give you the greatest Michael Jackson argument ever. I'm the biggest Michael stan.
Yeah, and I like good music, so I will support.
Like somebody just use impact, I'd be pissed.
That's the argument I would use. Yeah, a lot of
Gold.
impact.
You didn't even vote. What did you say? Jay Quan Gold. We need a vote, people.
Do I have to vote?
Yes.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
need a winner.
We're at a standstill.
Right now, 2-1.
Unless
2-1
One Piece wins, I mean, I'll be cool with that.
At this rate, if nobody else votes,
I'm gonna go with One Piece.
okay, 3-1 Piece. Chat, what are you saying? Let me see what you guys are saying. We got One Piece. Dragon Ball's better. Dragon Ball. Okay. One Piece. Okay, they're split too. So I need some votes right now.
Hey, it really is tough because like I look back at like stuff like the Cell Saga and the Frieza, like original Frieza Saga, and I'm like, bro, those
Or even original
those hold a
Dragon
very
Ball. I
special
really,
place
really
in my
like
fucking
original
heart.
Dragon Ball. Like, that's my shit.
The original Dragon Ball was gas.
Yeah,
That's my shit.
the Budokai tournament.
Yeah,
I told them, I gave them a list of criteria.
All the
If they
video
vote
games
it-
and shit, bro. If it wasn't like Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi games alone,
Dang, bro.
Okay, we can rank video games. That's not fair. No,
Why
that's
not? You spent the whole
no, that's cheating.
How's it cheating?
No, bro, not
No,
even
Dragon
just
Ball clears One Piece in
bro,
video games.
not even the Tenkaichi or Budokai games. Like Dragon Ball back in the day, the final bout games. Like when
Dragon
bro,
Ball
that was
games
in
are
the
elite.
80s.
Yeah, Dragon Ball games are elite. Like it's not even a question.
always.
Oh,
They're
Joe,
always ahead of the.
what's up?
Dragon Ball or One
I
Piece.
thought I heard him say something.
I heard him say something. I mean, probably on the phone or something.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, Quan, Jay, video games don't count. That's cheating. Dragon Ball has unfair advantage.
One Piece got more chapters. You're not gonna call that unfair.
Yeah,
we're talking about the series. No, we're not talking about
the chapters is part of the story, bro.
We're talking about which series is better. Not
got more like fucking gay.
One thing I can say, okay, I'll say this: Dragon Ball can drop the worst movie of all time, and I would be in the theaters. Like they can drop, they can drop
a fair point. Yeah,
they can drop anything trash, and I'm gonna still eat it up. And I know it's bad, but it's like it's something about Dragon Ball that just like
turn away.
You cannot turn it away, and maybe that's nostalgia. Yeah, and the transformation. It's not, and only that, it's the characters. Like when the characters literally are, you can watch an entire Dragon Ball episode with them just eating, playing baseball and stuff like that. You're like, oh, this is like one of the greatest Dragon Ball episodes ever. And maybe because we grew up on the characters, but we also, I don't know.
I'm actually with you. I would rather watch a Dragon Ball movie over a One Piece movie, 100%.
I would rather, like, if one, like, all right, let's put it like this: if Dragon Ball Super came back today and dropped the episode, and One Piece dropped the episode at the same time, which one you watching first?
Dragon Ball one for sure.
Dragon Ball probably.
Yeah, probably Dragon Ball. That is a good point.
I don't know why, but I feel like this somehow relates back to the Impact argument. Like,
can you stop? Can you
we
get it.
Are you gonna vote Dragon Ball then? Like,
you know what? Jay has actually convinced me, bro. He really did.
I convinced myself too.
Good
point.
I convinced myself with that too.
So now it's a 3-3, and Jose's got to be the deciding.
Joe's getting gold if they want to vote. Chad is basically
Gold said One Piece. Gold said One Piece.
He did say One Piece.
It's tough though. I'm not mad.
It's 3-3 and the chat is split. What the? Like, we're not getting anywhere right now. We need Josuke to finish this up. Okay, we'll come back to this.
I'm gonna say even Dragon Ball Evolution, bro. Everybody in their dang mama watched Dragon Ball Evolution.
I just used to watch it when it was Dragon Ball Z. It was Dragon Ball Z, bro. That's what I used to.
Man, okay, we're gonna.
What I used to love about it is the opening song, that Dragon, Unleash the Dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to that matchup. Chat, you drop your votes again so we can figure out a winner. And next matchup.
All right.
Hunter. Oh, Josuke, you back?
Yeah, man.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to vote One Piece Dragon Ball, which is better?
One Piece is far better than Dragon Ball.
All right, there we go. We got our winner right there. It was a good attempt, Quan and Jay. It was a good attempt.
Bro, I convinced myself in the end. I had an epiphany. I'm like, oh shoot.
It was a good attempt. All right. All right, next matchup, Hunter x Hunter FMA Brotherhood.
Dang, this is. Oh shoot, I can't do that.
That's not hard at all. FMA is way better.
Then Hunter x Hunter thing. I thought I was gonna be a lone wolf in this one.
Yeah, I got FMA too.
Definitely better.
Oh, I thought you were even gonna say Hunter x Hunter.
Oh no, I'm tripping. I'm thinking it's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood versus One Piece.
Nah,
no,
not
so-
yet.
no.
If FMA wins now, then
I got Brotherhood now.
Okay, I think that
Never stood a chance.
sweep. I think for the most part, that's worked.
Brotherhood clears, yeah.
All right. Oh damn, this happened anyway. Bleach versus Naruto.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I already said that matchup.
Oh yeah, you said Bleach was better. I got Naruto better. No cat. I love Bleach. I got Naruto better. Maybe I'm a little biased. I don't know why I would be, but Naruto is just so good, bro. Especially the original Naruto. Every arc is amazing. Every single arc in the original Naruto.
Shonen exams, like
Sasuke retrieval, Land of the Wave. Land of the Wave.
Yep, Land of the Waves.
Oh my god, every single one.
Bro,
was a banger.
everything, and then at the pain, Bleach clears.
But
Like
there's a certain point where Bleach got a little weird with its last arc too.
it didn't.
Mm-hmm. And their eyes in arc.
Yuha
It got
Luden
weird
was
with it.
kind of like.
Bro, that the Thousand Blood War arc is still better than the Great Shinobi War arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still better. Like I know what you mean. I didn't. I think it's because Kubo did say that he just lost his passion with Bleach at that time. So the ending.
I think they kept rushing him. They like kind of rushed him through it, essentially.
He was beefing with some people and then jumping during that time too.
And
like,
I ain't gonna like this. Ain't nobody gonna like this.
But the
pretty much
fights in Naruto, I'd say is better.
I don't know. Bleach is Dragon Ball on crack with swords.
But none of them had Naruto.
I'm laughing at these idiots calling me a elitist in the chat.
In the chat. Oh, that was back when we were debating JoJo's versus Dragon Ball.
Oh.
No, I think that's what I call Chainsaw. I mean, Attack on Titan, normally.
No, it was JoJo's Dragon Ball that I was following. None of their fights surpassed Naruto versus Sasuke though. That fight was crazy.
The last one, the most recent.
Yeah, the last fight.
Is it better than Ichigo versus Ukiura?
Naruto versus
Yes.
Naruto versus Sasuke goes crazy.
See, that is crazy. That is true.
I gotta watch it.
Everything. Imagine everything you want from a Naruto fight. It literally has it.
But was it necessary?
Yeah.
No. No.
Sasuke was about to become a dictator if Naruto didn't beat him down.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like they had to fight. They're like, oh yeah, we gotta settle this grudge once and for all type shit. But I mean, they could have just shook hands and be like, all right, let's be cool.
No. The thing is, Sasuke said he wanted to be like
fight him.
He wanted to like be in charge of all the villages and kill all the tail beasts.
Yeah.
And Naruto did not want that, obviously. So.
And then he captured them all, didn't he? He like
Naruto released all of them.
No.
Yeah. After
before the fight, but my thing is like there was really no reason for that stark change in Sasuke's character because his character changed like 3 times in the last like 100 chapters. Like, and it wasn't like gradual; they were like really stark, harsh changes. I feel like to me.
Yeah, it was like he wanted to kill his brother. He found out what his brother did, and then he was like, "Okay, well now I want to kill the village." And then at the very end, he was just like, "Now I want to."
Then when he talked to Hokage, and then he was like, "I want to be the Hokage now." And then he was like, "Yeah, I want to rule everything." It was like it just felt like a lot really fast. Like
I think Kishimoto wrote himself in a corner with Sasuke. Like I think he didn't know what to do with him anymore. Like, he was just like,
I didn't really find him as a compelling character. I was just like,
I like Sasuke, but when he came back, was like, yeah, I did. But when he came back, heard all the backstories from the Orochimaru and all them, he was like, all right, I want to be Hokage. Like that made
it was so weird. It was
so weird. From all of this, that's the lesson you're taking from all of it.
It made no sense.
Like he destroyed the village. 30 minutes later, I want to lead it now. Like it was a lot.
I'm actually one of those people that really like. I don't slander Sasuke, but for the most part, I dislike most of his choices. I thought it was really dumb. But with that said, I'm not mad if you vote for Bleach here. I think just like Naruto,
I think
the
Bleach is
last arc
more.
is bad, but like
I think Bleach is a more consistent story. I think the fights, for the most part, are overall better. I'd say Naruto is definitely better with emotion for most of it, but I think Ichigo versus Ugiura, Ichigo versus Grimmjow, like Ichigo versus Kenpachi.
Bleach has more better characters too than
And
Naruto.
it has a way better cast. Like Aizen.
No dragons though.
Ain't no dragons in both.
Naruto got better villains though.
I like the arc in Naruto as well better.
Yes,
it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It though?
No, it doesn't.
Orochimaru, Madara, and Pain.
Not on Aizen level.
No, but you're just.
No, yes, they're better than him. I think Aizen was a good villain.
Like, do you count villains or just antagonists in general? Because, like, I think Byakuya was a really good antagonist.
No, I don't count Byakuya. If you count Byakuya, I can count Itachi.
Sure, yeah, he's
Of
totally.
course.
Byakuya's better than Itachi.
Whoa, how did you get that? Whoa.
He started while you jumped. You made quite the leap. You made quite the leap. No.
What was that leap?
You said that if you could count Itachi as a villain, then I could count Byakuya. Then he was like, okay. And then you were like, he's bad.
I'm saying, like, what was that?
I literally thought he was about to say, Byakuya is better. I thought he was about to say that. I literally thought he was about to say that. Clip that.
Yeah, there was zero correlation. You jumped the gun.
Hey, I just heard wrong. But regardless, in terms of collective villains, Naruto got Bleach.
No.
They have one villain, maybe two, that compared to Naruto's 5 top villains.
One or two?
Like Obito? Kaguya? Come on now.
Yeah, Kaguya is not a top one.
Obito's a bad villain? What?
Yes, he's a terrible villain.
No, he's not.
Terrible
Bro,
villain.
that man had no, get the heck out of here. Get there. You did all that for Ren, and you can.
Okay, see, nah, we're not gonna do.
He's not topping Ukiura.
No.
He's not even topping Game.
No, definitely not. Yeah, Game's way better.
Coyote started.
No, Obito did way more in the story than Gin or Kyle.
He even do more than Grand Fisher.
Hold on. Hang on. Obito is better than Stark. Stark got shafted. He's cool, but that's it.
Bro,
So
I gotta start.
Rex?
He's just cool.
Is Obito cool? I'm asking you.
Obito is not cool, but I'm saying that's the only thing that he has on him.
It's not.
Very true. I really like Stark though. All right, well, let's vote. Bleach, Naruto.
Stark, unfortunately, was a bit of like he was in the mud for a spot, unfortunately.
2 votes for Bleach. Everybody else?
Well, I'm voting for Bleach. I just wanted to make a point.
3 votes for Bleach.
It's like the same, bro. They're like the same.
Quan,
I didn't like the endings on either one of them, to be honest with you. The endings were bad.
Yeah, both endings were just meh. But
both series are still going.
Yeah, both series are still going.
Like, they have the same impact, so it's like I can't really.
Oh no! Stop.
No, I said they have the same. So I can't use it as like one of my things. So like I don't know which one's better. Like I would have to go to one. I'm gonna have to go. Naruto got better video games, so I'm gonna go Naruto.
You're funny.
Bleach got like 2 video games, bro.
They got a whole little series that they kept in Japan that we
Brave Souls.
Yeah, for PS2.
No, I played a Bleach video game on the Wii. I know for a fact I played a Bleach video game on the
Shatter
Nintendo Wii.
Blade, the one that had that in-game fake Arankar character.
No idea, but I definitely played a video game with Bleach.
Quan, you want to talk? Quan, you want to talk about Impact? Wait till Bleach come back in October, because you want to talk about Impact.
Some impact.
That's about to be the biggest thing.
Okay, I think Bleach wins, so we'll give it to Bleach.
Whoa, hold on. Wait, who else voted for Naruto?
I'm one person at this rate. Like,
y'all all voted for Bleach?
Yeah, we all voted for Bleach.
Not everybody else voted for Bleach.
Jack, did you vote for Bleach?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, okay.
Yeah, are you voted Naruto or Bleach?
Voted Naruto. Wait, RT, you voted for Bleach?
I'll vote for Naruto, but
it still loses.
As long as it wasn't like a complete blowout, I was feeling kind of stupid. Like I'm like, wait, am I tripping? Like,
nah, you're good. Next is Demon Slayer Fire Force right now.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Demon Slayer.
Everybody
really enjoyed Demon. Despite the last arc, I actually really enjoyed Demon Slayer. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Not gonna lie.
It's because you're, the TikTok generation loves. It just makes so much sense.
TikTok.
I mean, Fire Force. It was just very unconventional, but I enjoyed Demon Slayer more.
Too edgy for its own goods.
Yeah.
Fire Force.
It went to very interesting places when it hit the end. I didn't hate it, but I just like Demon Slayer more.
No, to be fair, I stopped that Fire Force when showed up. Shaman, whatever his name is. Yeah, as soon as his brother showed up, I stopped. And the reason why I stopped because I was covering Fire Force the anime when it was out, so I didn't want to say stuff. I didn't want to say spoiler territory stuff. And then out of nowhere, I just never went back. Like I just lost out of touch.
Never looked back. Yep.
I just never went back, man. Like it was really good though. But
oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I think another thing that made me not go back to it immediately because I was getting spoiled like crazy out the wazoo.
I know. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, it just kind of it's like, man, I don't want to read it now.
I get that. What about everybody else?
I like Fire Force more, but I'll probably vote Demon Slayer.
Because
of the impact, right?
Plus, they know your formula now. They know your formula.
The most important metric, in my opinion.
Episode 19. Like, okay.
I'm gonna say Fire Force, even if I would be the only one over it.
Rex.
I'm gonna go Fire Force.
Gold Josuke.
What was the question again? Sorry.
Demon Slayer, Fire Force.
Ah, shit. Fuck. I'm gonna go with Fire Force because I believe that if I caught up to the full story, that I'd like it better. I feel like from everything I have seen, as far as like spoilers for Fire Force, it only gets better. And I really enjoy the first couple seasons that I've seen so far. So I'm gonna go Fire Force.
Okay. All right. You just tied it up. Chat is pretty even for the most part in terms of Demon Slayer and Fire Force. Someone said most L's list I've ever seen. I think every one of his picks we picked against, so I could see why you would say that.
Wait, who you talking
about? Solo in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, we need a tiebreaker. We also for this one. Josuke, you here?
I'm not attaching my name to this shit. Don't ask me shit about this.
LOL.
All right. Okay. Chat, figure this out. Next vote.
So what is it tied up?
Yeah, it's tied up now, 3-3.
Right. So what? We were just waiting on the chat to finish it up.
Yeah. Once they get one more thing, we'll decide Fire Force or Demon Slayer. And then we're pretty much good after that. Solo, you could be the deciding vote. So just kind of wrap that up right there. Meanwhile, we'll go semifinals. One Piece, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
One Piece. One Piece, yeah. We'll go One Piece.
I'm gonna go One Piece too. Not gonna lie. What about everybody
I'm
else?
gonna go with Brotherhood.
I think I'm gonna go Brotherhood as well.
I will also go Brotherhood.
Oh snap!
Really, Rex? Rex, you really hate One Piece?
Huh?
You really hate One Piece, don't you?
No, I just like Full Metal more.
You like them 20 episodes more than the master catalog.
The like 80% of that what you just mentioned is them running around.
No, I mean, yeah, they're pirates. They run around islands, Rex.
They're on their feet, running around the whole time.
Some nerds trying to bring back their freaking zombie mom.
You know what?
Oh, wow.
Damn.
I mean, ain't Luffy the one out here chasing a ghost?
Ghost? No.
Yeah.
He's trying to get the One Piece.
He trying to surpass a ghost.
He's busy fighting this JV dragon over here.
Actually, speaking of dragons, this is so random, but Rax, have you ever read that Ragna Crimson manga?
I haven't.
It's like, I was gonna say, it's literally all about dragons. I think you'd enjoy it.
Rax hasn't read the premiere.
It's on my list. I'll have to refer to my assistant. Let's go.
I think you should definitely check it out, man. The art's good. The volumes are pretty big. But the story's good so far, and the dragons are fucking sick. Like, oh god, I need to stop cussing.
I'll have to take
But the dragons are real
gander.
sick.
Nah, you're good. You're
I
good.
gotta
Man, this
prep.
dude Solo about to get a mod, man. If he keeps spitting facts like this.
Oh well, Commando put out in the chat saying Fire Force. So Fire Force one's that. He kind of finished that up, wrapped that up right there. Gold. What did you vote? One Piece FMA?
I voted Full Metal.
Full Metal actually won. Straight up.
How?
Quad, I thought you said the winner of One Piece Dragon Ball is gonna win the whole thing.
How is better than One Piece? I need to hear the argument.
It's a more complete story, and it didn't take 1,000+ chapters to wrap it up and tell
I
a
was
great
gonna say,
story.
I haven't read all of One Piece, but from what I've read, it's good. But Full Metal Alchemist has some really memorable characters and scenes. And the thing that's weird about Full Metal is that it doesn't really have like arcs. You know what I mean? Like too many arcs that like you could pull out. But like you specifically remember stuff like Show Tucker and different things like that that really stand out. But yeah, it's a complete story. It has memorable characters, and it's finished, so I know like exactly how good it is. Plus, I've seen the whole thing. One Piece, I'm not fully caught up, so
And I like
that's kind
the
of a flaw
power
from my part.
I like the power system too, and the theme of
Equivalent exchange.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's dope.
There's a whole philosophy in the series and everything like that. Like it's a great.
Like the whole message and everything, I think is better. And then too, Quan says you want to talk about impact. Fullmetal Brotherhood is universally viewed as the greatest anime of all time on anime lists.
How that manga doing though? Is it viewed as universe? Like has
It just came out with a hardcover. Actually, the manga's it just got hardcover. The hardcovers they're not fully out. I think they're on like volume 17 or something.
Did it outsell Batman?
What?
Did it outsell Batman? I'm just asking a question. Did it outsell Batman?
Probably at some point in time.
No, it did not. No, Batman is like number 3 for most sold comics. It did not outsell Batman.
Hey man. Hey, I was
What are you talking about specifically? Like recently?
No, in general, has Full Metal Alchemist sold more copies than Batman?
The answer is no, because One Piece recently just surpassed the
answer
Batman.
is, thank you, Art. The answer is definitely no.
Oh, you're just talking like this man. There's so many volumes of Batman. I thought you were talking about like a specific run.
Yeah,
or
you're talking about the entire
entirety of Batman.
Totality. One Piece has outsold it. Like, what do we?
Which is insane.
How many statues does Edward Elric have? I'm just curious. How many?
Okay, I'm at this point. I actually really now like Quan's argument now. I've heard it so much that I'm just like all for it now.
It's the truth though. We can't like deny that if this show is so good to where people are building statues of it in their towns.
Why do we let Quan talk?
Josuke, so you think Full Metal is better?
No, I don't.
Okay then. So okay then.
But that's just I've been saying that argument was stupid the moment you brought it out your mouth. And I still think it's stupid.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I don't think anybody thinks it's stupid except for you and maybe RT and possibly Jay.
I'm just saying you should widen your scope of voting.
Bro, he legit hasn't named out a reason outside of Impact for none of these series.
Statues.
I did it for was it for Naruto and Bleach? I said their impact is about the same.
Y'all are about to post this bracket on Twitter. Do not attach my name to this. Absolutely not. Lord have mercy.
You sound like Stephen A.
It was so much shit. It's just so much shit. This is like RT by himself. This is what I expect. I didn't expect this shit from Jay. I didn't expect this from Jack. I didn't expect this from Carl.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. And like I
terrible.
did anything.
This is terrible. This is terrible. You
Because,
guys
man,
legit.
your-
You guys
for your side.
legit.
That's all
You
that's
guys
going on
legit just almost had One Piece losing in Dragon Ball. It's terrible.
I voted for One Piece. So what are you coming at me for?
I'm not coming at you.
Yes, you did. You literally said this.
I mean, a guilty conscience will speak. This is a guilty conscience will definitely speak. But if you listen to what I'm referring to all of y'all. I'm ashamed of all of y'all. I'm truly ashamed of all of y'all. Demon Slayer should never came out of round 1. Yu Yu Hakusho should have never lost to Fire Force. It's just bad.
Josuke, we don't want to hear from you. You ain't even give us the time to show up, my nigga. Like what?
Fire Force and Yu Yu Hakusho.
What? You show it the
Fire
same
Force-
time. You show it when I call you.
You weren't even here to
That's when you show
argue
up.
your points. So you're null and void, my dog. Like if you come and
This is
actually
the
come and
point.
I
bring your
don't
argument,
want my
then you can
name.
actually
I don't
say
want my
something.
name to talk. I don't want my name attached to it. And I was doing something.
Your vote went. If you voted somewhere else, then I mean we gonna know.
Yeah, you don't get to come in and shit on us just
well-
because you didn't come out and vote either.
I was never going to vote.
Why wouldn't you vote?
Because it's bad. It's just bad.
I need to see your bracket. I need to see.
I'm not saying everything.
Chainsaw Man winning everything, or Yu
I'm
Hakusho.
happy with the
pretty
bracket.
much.
I'm happy Full Metal Alchemist made it up there. I thought it was gonna lose.
Full Metal Alchemist not
a
better than
round
One
or two
Piece.
ago.
Full Metal Alchemist not better than One Piece. Dragon Ball should have never been remotely argued to the fact that it's
Shoulda,
close to
coulda,
One Piece.
woulda, yada yada.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist is. I mean, I think it's going to win this whole thing. Even if you start at the beginning, I think Full Metal Alchemist would have ended up winning the whole thing. It's just Naruto is better than Bleach, by the way.
You never even seen Bleach though.
I have, and you know that.
But yeah, but you ain't finished it though.
Gold didn't finish it either.
I said that though.
So what if I
So
didn't finish it?
The crazy part is Yu Yu Hakusho and Fire Force needed a tiebreaker. You could have broke that tie. Naruto and Bleach needed a tiebreaker. You could have broke that tie.
I was just listening to you. I wasn't here. I had to go handle something.
I'm just saying everything could have changed.
I just got some terrible news.
Oh, sorry for that.
I'm going to be a father. It's terrible. I'm kidding.
Bro.
Oh, I thought I was about to welcome you to the club.
That's such a crazy thing to put out there. Oh,
I'm fucking kidding. But I just hate this list. I hate it. But not in actuality, I wanted to argue with you guys so bad. I wasn't here. You guys, do you really think I would have sat back and let you say all that bullshit you guys were saying about Chainsaw Man? You think I would have did that if I was here? All you guys know me for years. You guys have hold real quick. Everybody here has known me for genuinely at least a year and a half now. You guys genuinely would have thought I would have sat back and let you guys vote Demon Slayer over Chainsaw Man. You guys thought I would have did that? Is that what you guys think?
Maybe.
It's better. Its impact is greater, so it's like.
And that's another thing. I would have shut that shit down back when you guys were arguing with Hunter x Hunter. You guys should have backed me up when he first mentioned that shit because I knew he was going to keep doing it. I'm with Jay. None of that shit mattered because we're talking about the people in here.
Yeah.
But you guys, I would say certain shows have had more impact. You guys agree with that?
But no, everybody just let Quan walk his ass all over Dragon Ball and JoJo and say that bullshit. Nobody wanted to back me up. But I told you. See, Quan is a slippery slope. Quan is a fucking slippery slope, bro. You let that man slide for 1 second.
He's like a politician.
Yeah, exactly. You give him a mile. You give him an inch, bro. He's gonna take a fucking mile. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what y'all get. Now let us keep talking about impact. And I can't believe you guys got Fire Force beating Yu Yu Hakusho. That is the worst one. That's the worst one out here.
Yeah, that was a tough one because I need to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho. It's been so fucking long. Damn, I need to stop.
At this point,
I voted for Fire Force. I mean, a lot of not everybody here has completed Yu Yu Hakusho. I think so. I think that's pretty tough.
I'm mad. I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Oh, man.
I'm pissed.
Anyway, FMA beat One Piece.
At this point, FMA just might take the bracket.
We'll see. Hey, Quan said One Piece was gonna take the bracket. And that's
Anything can happen. Anything can happen, bro.
Bleach versus Fire Force. Bleach.
Quan is gonna take the most popular series, bro. It is what it is. We know this.
I know. So this is automatically a Bleach vote, right, Quan?
Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist won't win.
Bleach.
Any of these two.
Bleach versus Fire. I actually vote Bleach anyway, regardless. So
I vote Fire Force hands down.
Okay. We got one Bleach. Anybody else? Where we going?
Wait,
on the bracket, Demon Slayer is there. Okay, no, I don't know. It was different.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Bleach, Fire Force.
Bleach is trash.
Oh, man. Anybody?
I'm not letting this shit get any farther than what it is.
What's the bracket?
It's Bleach versus Fire Force.
Oh, Bleach.
It's terrible.
Bleach
in what context? What context is Bleach better than Fire Force in?
What's understood don't need to be explained.
What context? I need context. I'm not gonna just let y'all sit here and say the bullshit y'all was saying when I wasn't here. Like that's not gonna happen anymore. Like I need context to why Bleach is better than Fire Force.
Sold more volumes, first off.
This is what y'all let happen, bro. This is what y'all let happen, bro.
This man going based on nothing popularity.
Y'all let him get away with the shit for too long, and now it's
we did not let him get away with nothing.
It's a viable
criteria. Bro, we keep on telling him not to do it. He just keeps doing it. So
That's my criteria. I don't tell y'all what y'all can't. Y'all using opening songs as a point, but I can't use it.
I was joking.
He was
right. We said an opening song where one thing was
fire. Openings might be more interesting to argue. If we're arguing openings, I think Fire Force clears, bro. Clear.
You gotta put things in segments. If you want to put openings, put openings. If you want to put impact, but not just only impact. Like
nobody's doing that but Quan. He's the only person in here doing that.
No, because a lot of different things. The story and the characters is close, or one might edge out the other one a little bit. But I feel like sales and impact are a good factor.
But the problem is you've been doing it with every single thing. You're not even arguing characters. You're not even arguing lore. You're not even arguing character development. You're not arguing none of that. You're not mentioning none of that. You're only talking about impact. Nobody fucking cares, bro.
I don't talk about that.
And then you've been phasing this whole time. You've been saying stuff that everybody here knows. So essentially, you've been saying nothing whatsoever for 2 hours straight. Nothing.
I have, bro.
Oh, dead. Bro.
You've been phasing the whole time, bro. Pulling phase all fucking screen. You've been saying nothing.
It's still bitter because JoJo's lost to Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball.
JoJo's has nothing to do with it, but I agree. JoJo absolutely should have never lost to Dragon Ball. But it is what it is.
Quan, why do you think Bleach is better than Fire Force other than sales?
Other than sales?
I know.
It has more good characters.
Who?
Bleach has more good characters.
Who's his good characters?
Ichigo, Byakuya is a great character. Kisuke, Gin, Aizen, Ukleora had great development. Orihime had really good development. I mean, I could list a lot of characters to be honest with you.
I don't think none of those. I think all those characters are B-list characters, except. What do you mean it's biased?
Saying, wait, who are you gonna say except for? And then I'll let you know.
Except Ichigo.
You think Aizen's a B-list character?
No. Oh yeah. I didn't hear you name Aizen.
You think?
Okay, definitely.
Wow.
Really?
Yes. Quad, don't be surprised. I've been told you that.
Better than Ukiora.
I'm be shocked. Yeah, I'm shocked.
Byakuya?
I'm stunned.
I definitely don't like that. I definitely don't like that Bleach version of Real. Ugh. Don't get me started.
Which one is that?
Torch, yes. Deep mid.
Oh, you got Rex started.
Yeah. Deep mid.
Rex the one who put me on to that dude. He the one who put me on to his trail.
Yes. He's carried by his design.
That's it. That's it.
And power.
And don't get me started on how. And this might be a hot take, but I feel like Grimjaw, whatever his name is, I feel like he's carried by his design too. But that's just
no.
Shit.
No, hang on.
He had 2 good fights. You know what? Let me shut up.
No, Grimjaw is a monster.
Grimjaw has 2 good fights. Now he's a monster. Okay. You fucking Bleach fans kills me, bro.
I'm just sick. What are you talking about?
You didn't even finish Bleach.
I didn't. I have no need. I have no need nor want to finish.
You notice he listed no Stern Ritters, like because he didn't even see 1,000-Year Blood War. Like
I didn't see 1,000-Year Blood War, but I've watched videos and read about it and stuff. The same shit. The same usual shit.
Name me some good Fire Force characters.
Oh,
Hang on,
Shen, Sho, Arthur's arguable, even though he's my favorite character. Dragon's amazing. Not Obi. Obi's all right. Benamaru's top tier. I mean, Joker's arguably top tier.
There's so many. The well is dry, bro. It's a lot of maybes on there. Bleach. These are.
What do you mean?
Quality of the story.
What do you mean?
You don't even know half the characters' names.
What do you? What do you mean? The well is running dry.
Why these are maybes? It's like Dragon's kind of if he's a good character or not. Like we don't got no backstory. The biggest component of Dragon's fight is just him fighting. That is the
No, and see that's exactly why. No, it's more than just him fighting. It's the stuff he said to Arthur. It's a lot more as a dragon. You base readers kills me.
He trash talks. He's a great character.
He doesn't trash talk. He doesn't just trash talk. You didn't read I'm like Rags. I'm convinced you didn't read this shit.
Yeah, okay, I did.
Oh
my goodness.
I'm convinced you didn't read none of these series.
We was talking about it weekly all the time. Like,
Promise, he's read. It's the Alzheimer's. It's affecting his memory.
Rax, you vote for Bleach, so I don't know why you're trying to.
I am voting for Bleach. I'm offended
Yeah,
by
but
Quan masquerading as a Bleach.
I can
fan.
understand. Exactly. I can understand Rax's reasons for choosing Bleach. I don't understand Quan's whatsoever. He just named B-list characters, and I named some B-list characters, and plus some A-list characters, and he hasn't given me any argument. Nor the Jay, by the way. Jay just said some bullshit too. So I'm waiting.
Wait, about what?
Oh, I asked you for more context on why you think Bleach is better than Fire Force, and all you told me was I said I need to explain. That's not an argument.
It's an argument.
It is.
Oh man, Jack, what did you vote for?
Fire Force.
Oh, gold. Can you tie it up?
Because Fire Force is better. Fire Force is overall better. The overall story, the characters,
Chat, what are you
the
saying?
the development in the story is better.
I go with Fire Force
The
myself.
ending is
personally.
better. The ending of it is better. The characters, like,
But I know a lot more about Fire Force.
Oh,
than I do.
I'm the tiebreaker, I think.
it is kind of Disney inspired. I'm not gonna lie.
The chat is definitely Bleach heavy.
I'm not gonna lie. It is definitely Disney inspired. I didn't like that ended too much either.
Since I'm the tiebreaker, I'm gonna vote for.
What the fuck make
I think
this
Bleach
nigga the
better.
tiebreaker?
It was
Has he?
3-3.
Has he been doing it the whole time, making himself the last vote?
Pretty much,
No.
yeah.
I should have
No,
known.
he hasn't.
Yes,
No, he
I
hasn't.
guarantee. I know he
He's
has.
like,
I know
Quan
he
was
has.
trying something
No,
right.
I'm pretty sure he has. I'm pretty sure he has. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and check it. But I'm pretty. That's definitely an RT thing to do. I'm pretty sure he has.
Definitely been the last.
I know. That's an RT thing to do. I don't know why I didn't fucking see that coming. I don't know.
There is
That's
plenty
definitely
of
an
other
RT
people who
thing
are
to do.
tiebreakers.
When I do the hosting, you notice I always make myself the middleman, so I don't get these type of things. But go for it. I knew he was gonna do that.
I literally did not do anything.
Mhm.
I mean, you could
I
try to
was
make
like
me
second sometimes,
Mhm.
third sometimes.
No,
literally
I'm
put my vote in
I'm pretty
different
sure.
times.
I'm because Jack's not always here to know how RT operates. Quan and Jay, they're always here to know how he operates, and I'm gonna go on their word. I'm gonna go back and watch it myself though. I know he did. I know he did.
Narratives about me.
Oh,
so
it's true. The stuff be true though. The same thing. The same thing. Like with what's his word that we pointed out that he never says no more on purpose. By the way.
Caveat.
No, not caveat. The other one.
It's subjective.
Subjectively. This
Subjective.
As soon as we pointed out
that word in the wall.
the reasons why is because we pointed it out. That's the reason why.
I don't give two shits of what you guys think about what I'm saying. I literally have no reason to say it.
No, my point in saying is we, as in the people around you, pick up on shit that you don't pick up on until we say it, and then you will go out your way not to do said thing.
No, bro.
Yes.
You guys over exaggerate.
You have hosted several contests that me, Quan, and Jay have been in, and they have all went the same way to where we can make a what is it called? A educated guess to how you are going to operate your hosting your other contests.
What?
I have participated in enough of your contests to make an educated guess on how you are going to operate your future contests, is what I'm saying.
The other times I hosted, I wasn't even a participant, so I don't even know how that applies.
It does apply. Because
what about the time? Okay, well, what about
because
what
I
about
know your it applies because that means I know your tendencies.
Okay, who am I gonna vote for? FMA, Brotherhood, or Bleach?
You're gonna make yourself the last vote.
Okay, who am I gonna vote for? I'll vote right now.
I don't know. That's not the point of what I'm saying. That's not the point of what I'm saying. That's not the point of what I'm saying.
I was not the
I'm
last.
going to go back and watch, but you probably were. You probably were. If Jay and Quan are saying it, you most likely were, and I'm not.
Quan wants to push a narrative, but I definitely
no. To be fair, I think the Naruto vote. I think RT was like the first. He was like, I'm just saying Naruto. So
because
like,
there was somewhere you guys couldn't even decide, and you'd be like, "Get back."
Yeah,
to me.
yeah.
Be like, "Get back to me," and then he would answer, like, and then
I'm gonna go back and watch it for myself.
Yeah, in Dragon Ball One Piece one, he did that for that too. So
I'm gonna go back.
I definitely did it, but not everyone.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and watch it for myself. I believe Jay and Quan though, because I just know that's what RT. I think that's an RT thing to do. It's an RT thing to do.
Majority of times the answer is like, I don't know.
I'm gonna go back and watch it for myself.
Rex says subjective stage match.
I'm gonna go back and watch it for myself. I just know how RT operates.
These narratives.
It's not a narrative. It's just how you are.
RT is not fun to have an agenda against you that feels baseless and unfounded, is it?
I don't know how. Wait. How does that apply? I'm very.
Hold on, Quan. You trying to say what I'm saying is baseless and unfounded?
I'm saying RT feels like it's baseless. And
I was gonna say you know just as well as I know what I'm talking about right now. Don't act like we don't know how RT operates.
See, and see, RT, it's like you do one thing, and then people just hold that against you for the rest of your time on.
You haven't done what you did one thing, nigga. You've done this for every series we talked about.
Think about that next time you start accusing me of something. How you feel in this?
He didn't accuse you. That's what you did.
I have no idea what you're talking
He's
about.
He's talking about the bracket, RT. He's trying to make it seem like you accusing him of using impact the whole time. No, motherfucker, that's what you did, Quan. That's what you did. You decided to do that. Oh, this dude, Quan.
Quan impact every single matchup. So I don't even know.
No, don't let Quan flip the script. We can get to this bracket, bro. You flip flop.
All right, let's do FMA Brotherhood versus Bleach.
Oh, did Fire Force beat it?
No.
No.
Tiebreaker.
Oh yeah.
Tiebreaker. Like,
take my vote. I don't know why I voted on that shit. I'm taking my vote.
Even if I wasn't the tiebreaker, the chat voted Bleach. The entire chat voted Bleach anyway.
Are we taking the chat in the
Anytime there's a tiebreaker,
what's been going on? What's been going on? Like these niggas in the chat had
yo. I brought the chat.
Quan, have you mentioned the chat's history with voting?
Yeah, the chat be voting kind of crazy. Not gonna lie, that's why they get their own.
That's Quan's way of voting.
No, bro.
It's the majority.
It's the majority popularity impact of the stream.
Yeah, nah. But see, Quan know what I'm talking about, bro. Quan know what I'm talking about. Quan, you know what I mean? What I'm saying with the chat be voting.
In this chat be voting crazy, bro. I never forget him for that Charmy beating all the people back then. I want Charmy top 2.
Oh yeah, it was wild for that.
But Charmy's impact, though, Quan. Charmy's impact is just.
I'm gonna never forgive the chat. I'm gonna never forgive the chat for saying J team beat my team that year we drafted. Hell no, I had a way better team.
No. You even admitted that my team was better.
No, your team wasn't. Your team was not better.
Way better.
No, it wasn't. The only thing what happened was you took out my captain early. No, I had used my captain early, so that messed up my strategy. That's the only thing that happened. Your team was not better. They said Mars. I think it was Mars. I had a team with Mars, and Mimosa or something like that. They said
your team.
It was Mars, and I want to say it was either Fenrir or Mimosa. But I know one thing. They said your team beat them, who had was just bullshit, because you can't name a team that beats that team.
Bro, the whole chat was saying I was cooking you. You want to rematch this?
They was dick riding.
Bro, you used your captain, and then I baited you using your captain early.
You didn't bait me. That was my plan. You didn't bait me.
You had nothing else.
You didn't bait me,
chess, bro.
You
made a wrong move.
No, you didn't, Jay. No, you didn't. You did not bait me. I decided to use my captain because that was my plan. Bro, you threw away one of your teams, and yes, you did. That was against my captain. Yes, you did. When I used Yami, you threw in a weak team and threw them away because there was a win, and I couldn't use Yami again.
Of course, because I knew what I was setting up at the end.
No, you didn't set up nothing at the end. I still beat you at the I still
No,
beat you
didn't.
at the end. You won with the middle. Yes, huh, nigga. I beat you with Mariona. Yeah, huh,
You did not win at the end.
The team at the end, my team at the end was Yami and was Asta, Mariona, and somebody else, and it was an automatic win for me. You won in the middle when we got to the middle stuff.
Keno, if you gonna clip this, go to that end of that stream in the middle of this, and go to the end when Josuke admitted that he lost, and at the end he literally lost. Like he had nothing left.
No, I didn't lose at the end.
Lost.
I won at the end. I had Asta and Mariona on the same team. I won the last match. I won at the end. I lost the majority of the battle because you won the middle.
Bro, no,
Yes.
you lost.
Yes,
I was losing in the beginning. I was losing the majority of the beginning because I was using.
Yes, you was losing in the beginning. You won the middle, the towards the middle. That's when you like stacked up on 3 wins, and I won the end.
You even said that you got to go against other people to go against me again because right now I got the belt. You said that, bro.
Bruh. Oh my God, Jay, you're not listening. You won the tournament. What I'm arguing is I won the ending battles. I won that because of my Mariona and Asta team up.
I won the ending battle.
No, you did not.
I did.
No, you didn't. You did not win the ending battle. I won the ending battle. You won the 3 in the middle. I won the beginning and the end.
Bro, you got clapped.
No, I didn't.
I think Keno's gonna get like the Keno said you lost, Josuke.
Oh my God.
Said that was one of the first streams he watched.
Yeah, he also wants a rematch. So hey, if y'all do it.
He said he wanted a rematch, but he said he got to go against other people. He said he got to go against other people first.
No, that's
I don't even know why this is in the argument.
That's
like,
not,
bro.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
I'm just going based off what Keno said.
That's not what happened. I won the last matchup. Josuke won. 100%.
Bro,
you took in the archives,
right?
You gotta look at folders and be like,
I found a video right here. I'll post it in the Discord.
What is it called?
I already found it. I don't need you on this, Quan.
Like my God,
this is for everybody.
Bro, we gotta get back to the bracket.
Watch this.
We got one more finals match. Team J Cloud versus Team Josuke.
Watch this, bro. Oh shit, I'm muted. Oh shit, I'm getting ads on my own video.
Bro, I hate that, bro. I felt you should be
especially because of though. Like,
I feel that though.
So what point you try to prove that you just won at the end? That's it.
I won that. I'm telling you what happened. The reason why you won the tournament is because you won the 3 matches in the middle. I won yeah, he won the entire thing. I was never debating that. What I'm debating is my last 2 matches I won. I won those last 2 matches and I won the first 2. Jay beat me in the middle. That's where he stacked up at and won the overall tournament.
If you won the first 2 and last 2, that's 4 wins.
No, I won the first 1. Jay ended up winning the next like 3, and I won the last 2. And then and then we had a match that we couldn't decide, and then he ended up winning that match.
Oh man. Okay.
What is this? I don't understand this.
Really? I fast forward to the end, and that's I see the character.
But you're still not. You're trying to change the thing. You're not debunking what I just said.
No, that wasn't for debunk. That's just the laugh.
That was just okay.
Someone said, "Bro, this is the Quan versus Josuke Jordan Dirk debate all over again." Was that a debate? Who debated Dirk? Wait, what?
Who debated Dirk versus Jordan?
Quan. No. That's what Quan did. No. That's what Quan did. Quan said Dirk was better than. Quan said you can argue that Dirk in the finals against LeBron was better than Jordan in the finals. I forgot which Pacific finals. But that's what Quan argued. It was along those lines. I
said you could argue that team that Dirk beat the like that team. That Dirk
no, that's not what you said. That's not. Oh.
I said I argued that team could beat.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said.
Ain't no way he said
that. I swear to God, he said the Dirk team that beat LeBron in the finals can beat. He's trying to say. He said arguably. I can't specifically remember if he said arguably.
No Jordan team.
But yeah, he said they can beat the Jordan team in the finals. Like fuck out of here.
You know when. Nobody to guard Jordan.
Nobody
whatsoever.
To guard Pippen.
You don't got nobody to guard. Robinson. Fuck out of here.
Bro, Robinson will lock Dirk up.
That's what I said. Oh my God. That's exactly what I said. Dennis Robinson would tear Dirk up.
Real quick, I will add
also
to this,
Quan,
though.
you must have forgot. Jason Terry went off. Jordan and Pippen are clamping Jason Terry. He ain't doing anything, bro.
But
Stop.
I will say where Quan's coming from, though. Dirk's playoff run that year that he won the championship is one of the most dominant and high-level performances for a whole
Man, he was
playoff
playing
span
against a weak
than
LeBron,
any
bro.
player ever. I don't want to hear
He
about
was
weak
playing.
LeBron. He went
Any
through
player
the
ever.
champ.
What did you
Listen,
just
he
say?
went through the champ.
Oh my God.
Bro, go look at his stats. Go look at the people
Oh
he
my
played against. He
God.
went through the champs. You're bugging. If you don't give
Fun
Dirk
fact.
Trip.
No, fun fact. Dirk Nowitzki has the lowest percentage of any Finals MVP ever. Has the low. Y'all, I know my basketball. We can go here,
bro.
He has the
What is your
lowest
point, though?
percentage. The point is
percentage
that
of
the
what?
point. You say he has the most impressive. He didn't because he has the lowest.
Of what?
Bro, I will argue. I will argue. Tim Duncan has the most impressive final run. Tim Duncan has a better more impressive run than Dirk Nowitzki. That's a fact. Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is better. Like, what are you talking about?
So points percentage, his points percentage, field goals attempts and everything. That was the lowest. So he shot worse than any Finals MVP.
So it's field goal percentage or points? Which one?
Field goal percentage.
Okay,
we can talk about
percentage is what you're talking about.
Yes, he had the worst field goal percentage.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. But even if it was the lowest field goal percentage for the finals, that doesn't. I said for the entire playoff run. So maybe the finals, sure, but the playoff run, he was dominant. And I watched pretty much every single game. He fucking dominated the entire playoffs. So I wasn't saying that he had the highest field goal percentage.
But all time, Jordan has the greatest playoff runs.
Bruh, I didn't say that he was fucking better than Jordan. I'm saying he had one of the most
No. He said
runs ever.
That's not true.
Right, y'all can't
not
do
true.
field goal posts, bro.
That's
I'm
not
here for
true.
that.
That's not even what you know. I don't know why Jay. Like even what you're saying is wrong. Even what you're saying is wrong.
What the heck I'm gonna do?
That Dirk Nowitzki had the most impressive finals run.
I said one of the most. Quit changing the words, Joe. I said he had one of the most.
And I'm saying he's not in the top 30.
Oh, then you're fucking.
No. I can't agree with that. I can't agree to that. I can't agree.
Playoffs runs, bro.
Watch basketball.
He has one. He has the more better playoffs runs. He's in the top 30 of best playoffs runs. That's what y'all saying. Dirk Nowitzki.
Absolutely.
Fuck no.
Bro, Dirk beat Kobe and LeBron in the same year. You cannot say, come on,
bro. Okay, that goes back to what Quan was saying. And RTU was on my side with this one. That was the team that Dirk Nowitzki, the LeBron Dirk Nowitzki played was terrible. That was one of the LeBron choked. Dirk Nowitzki wins that championship because LeBron choked. He doesn't win it because he's better than LeBron.
Any worse though? LeBron.
He was better than.
That's why he won though. That's the reason why he won.
Clapped.
And also,
LeBron got clamped by.
And hold on. And mistake me if I'm wrong. I want to say that's the year Kobe was hurt too. He had a broken finger. Or something.
And he beat the Thunder with all three of Harden, Westbrook, and KD.
They was terrible back then. I don't want to say that was terrible, but they wasn't a team. They wasn't a conversation team. I mean,
they went to the finals next year. What are you talking about?
They were just being talked about as being young guns. They wasn't being talked about as being finals.
They still went to the finals.
The next year they was being talked about that. The next year, and that's because Harden started popping off. But back then, they wasn't being talked about. They were only being talked about as being fast paced, as a fast paced young team. That's it.
Yeah,
they was not being talked about. They was not being talked. Hell, they were not being talked about like they were going to. Nobody had expectations for them to go to the finals. Nobody.
They were really good.
Nobody whatsoever.
They were good, but like they were like.
Who had expectations for them to go to the finals back then?
Again. Kevin Durant. I want to say KD won the MVP.
Crazy, like.
Let me go look.
Who had expectations for them to go to the finals that year? Who? It's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm asking you. Who was talking about them going to the finals?
The way they were talking. The way they talk about Memphis Grizzlies. The way they talk about Memphis Grizzlies right now. That's how they was talking about.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Okay, they didn't start getting talked about as competitors until that next year when they went to the finals.
Bruh, you're talking about it.
That's when they started getting talked about as competitors. Other than that, they didn't get talked about like that.
Exactly.
The Thunder had top end talent, but the Grizzlies have a good young roster. Like so,
I'm saying that's the way OKC was talked about. It was like the Grizzlies. Oh yeah, this team in the next 2-3 years are going to be ballers. But that year, nobody give a fuck about them.
OKC was in the conference finals that year.
Against Dirk, yeah, we know that,
bro.
Yes. They was viewed as favorites, bro. Like
no, they were not. They had them losing to Dirk.
How do you?
They had them losing to Dirk. I had money on that back in middle school. That's how I remember this. They had them losing to Dirk.
The thing about the Thunder, like even regardless of what you say about the Thunder.
I'm not saying nothing bad about them. I'm not saying nothing bad about them, by the way.
Better comparison is the Celtics that went to the conference finals. They were super young, but had a huge energy. No one expected that Celtics team to beat the Warriors. Nobody expected that Thunder team to beat the Heat. I mean, nobody expected the Mavericks.
Nobody expected the Mavericks. Yeah, I was just going to say nobody expected the Mavericks to beat the Heat.
So yeah, that team was way too young. So
nobody expected the Mavericks to be in the finals because the Lakers just won the previous year. The last 2 years.
Nobody's arguing against that. Nobody's arguing against that.
The Lakers won the previous year because the Thunder were the up and coming team.
But there's so much context. There's so much context to these finals that we are just not mentioning, and that just needs to be mentioned. This is
point of what I'm saying.
Dirk won. Like a lot of people will tell you, and I mean a lot of people will tell you, Dirk only won those finals because LeBron choked. He didn't win because of what he did. That's a fact. That was the worst LeBron ever played. That was the worst LeBron ever played. He never went back. That was the worst. That was the worst Bosh ever played too. Bosh only.
That's not taking credit.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just saying, like when he said like LeBron, that's the worst he played. That's not giving credit to how good the defense and math was.
Right, Sean Marion was guarding him, like things like that were doing something.
Bro.
That's like saying KD lost because he choked against Boston when Boston was clamping him up this year.
Literally. Real quick.
That has not no, that's not what I'm saying whatsoever. That's a whole different aspect. That's on KD. I mean, that's on LeBron too. But I mean, yeah, that is a good comparison actually because I put that on both of them.
Yeah, because KD had 16 points against Boston. LeBron had 15 points.
But I mean, you're saying what I'm saying. You're just saying it different. KD lost because of KD. They lost because of KD. That Boston wasn't just that much more better than them today. We're not going to argue that. We're not going to argue that Boston has better skilled players than KD.
Their roster is better than
their roster is better.
Nets, hands down. Like it's not even a conversation.
I don't agree with that.
How they were number one in offense, then number one in defense going into the playoffs.
Also, we got to do this final matchup, and then like,
yeah. I thought Gold said that Dirk had the greatest one. I misinterpreted that.
I don't think he has the top 30. You can name so many other players. You can name so many other players that had better finals runs than Dirk.
No, there was nobody else listen, I didn't mean to say nobody else, but there's very few people that had less help, did more, played as consistent, and win against as good a competition.
I can't argue for less help, but I can argue for play better and more consistently.
That's what I'm saying, though.
I can't argue for less help, but I can definitely argue for better play and better consistency, which is a broader category than the help he has around him.
I'm saying for his entire playoff run,
and then to say Dirk didn't have help when we can name like literally. What, 3 future MVP players on that team?
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You can't.
There's not one MVP.
Who's the point? Who's the point? Who's the point guard? Who's the point guard? Jason Kidd and
38.
Who's the center of the Mavs back then?
Tyson Chandler.
Tyson Chandler can't arguably be a playoff Hall of Famer. And also,
are you crazy?
Why isn't Tyson Chandler arguably a Hall of Famer? Tyson Chandler has rings. He has.
Bro, he's not even.
He has rings and he has the career. He's been in a career. He's been in. Bro.
He's not even a top 40 greatest center of all time. Like
anybody who's been in the league for as long as Tyson Chandler has and played as consistently as Tyson Chandler has, he started for like 4 different NBA teams.
made
That
the
doesn't
All-Star
make you
game.
a Hall of Famer.
Tyson Chandler's good. Don't
But
get me
I'm
wrong,
saying,
but
to
he's
say
got
that Tyson Chandler to laugh at Tyson Chandler to mention him in the Hall of Fame is crazy. With Tyson Chandler,
that's funny as heck.
you can't name bro. There's not too many centers that played as long as Tyson Chandler has, and with consistency. It has rings like he has.
That's like saying Boris Diaw is the greatest.
But hold on. There's centers in the Hall of Fame that has less.
Nope.
A lot of things that they determine.
Not a single center that's less than Tyson Chandler. You got
Not a single one. Tyson Chandler has his resume.
Bro, there's centers in the Hall of Fame with no rings.
It doesn't matter.
Charles Barkley has no rings.
Okay, that proves my point.
It does not.
I'm not saying Charles that he's better than Tyson Chandler's better than him, but I'm saying there's centers in the NBA Hall of Fame that has less accolades than Tyson Chandler's. That's a fact. And you just named one. You just named one.
Bro,
Jay just named one. You're gonna name another one without a ring, aren't you?
No.
MVPs, All Stars, all NBAs.
Robert Horry has 7 rings, and you know why he's not in the Hall of Fame? Because he's trash. No, because he's trash compared to Hall of Fame type players. He has 7 rings.
Okay, but the way y'all talking about Tyson Chandler right now, y'all making him seem like a JaVale McGee.
He is.
What?
He kind of is.
No, he's much better than JaVale
Oh
McGee.
my God, bro, that's crazy. Tyson Chandler, bro, fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that, bro. I don't care what y'all talking about. Tyson Chandler was a baller, and he was a key aspect into them winning that ring. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro.
Key aspect in his championship.
Okay, and you give him that credit too.
But he's not.
And also about JaVale McGee is that, and again, that's the same thing with Tyson Chandler. There's not too many centers that played as long as JaVale McGee with the consistently. JaVale McGee has also started for 4 different NBA teams. There's not too many. There's not too many people, and I mean when you compare to the NBA that can say the same things as JaVale McGee and Tyson Chandler. That how long they played, bro. There's no centers that can go to different teams and start as much as they did.
Tyson Chandler is not even in.
Center, you're not kicked off your team.
Tyson Chandler doesn't even make the cut of the greatest 150 greatest basketball players of all time.
No, that's super hard to do. What?
500.
That's that 500 is insane,
bro.
That's super hard to do. That's did you listen to what you just said?
Bro, look at his career stats.
Like, bro, that's Derek Fisher doesn't make that list.
Of course, he's not a Hall of Famer.
Oh man.
He is, bro.
Oh man, bro. That's crazy. Derek Fisher's not a Hall of Famer, bro.
No.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
No,
bro,
that's crazy, bro.
You want to hear Tyson Chandler best year?
No, I want to hear why Derek Fisher is a Hall of Famer.
How many All-Stars does Derek Fisher have?
I'm not, bro. You need to tell me why Derek Fisher is a Hall of Famer. I'm not answering your questions. Answer my questions.
No all NBAs, right? His points per game. I'll be surprised if it goes above like 18. Not gonna lie.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I'll be surprised. If he has, I don't even know if he has one All-Star.
Who, Derek Fisher?
Yeah, I'll be surprised if he has at least one.
Fisher averaged 8 points per game.
Average 8 points per game. That's nice. What if
how many rings does Derek Fisher has?
No, he's carried by Kobe.
How many rings does Derek Fisher have? He's carried by Kobe.
He was carried by Kobe.
Bro, there's games they don't win without Derek Fisher, but as well as there's games they don't win without Kobe.
I mean, there's games that Jordan don't win without John Paxson or Steve
Okay,
Kerr.
you're proving my point. You're proving my point.
You're
proving my point.
Without Ray Allen.
You're proving my point. That's true. Ray Allen's a Hall of Famer too, though. So you're still proving my point.
Mario Chalmers, bro. Mario Chalmers not a Hall of Famer.
That's not true.
Matthew Dellavedova.
I agree. Mario Chalmers not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Dellavedova locked up Curry.
I agree that Mario Chalmers not a Hall of Famer. Derek Fisher, on the other hand, the consistency that he's played, bro. There's people in the Hall of Fame that does less than these people that y'all talking about.
No, they don't.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's no name people in the Hall of Fame. You can't name
like who?
What point guard was drafted in the Hall of Fame 6 years ago?
What?
You think I know who was inducted 6 years ago? Come on now.
They're in the Hall of Fame, aren't they?
I don't follow every Hall of Famer.
You're not
even
specific.
There's no names in the Hall of Fame. Are there not? There's no names in the Hall of Fame. I'm saying there's names in the Hall of Fame that Derek Fisher has a bigger name than. Also, Tyson Chandler.
They don't go by
also
names.
Tyson Chandler too.
Jeremy Lin has bigger names than some members in the Hall of Fame. He's not a Hall of Fame.
He's not. But I'm saying there's people in the Hall of Fame for less, for way less.
No, they're not.
Yes, it is.
Name one.
You can't name one. You can't do the same either. You can't name a Hall of Fame or a point guard in a Hall of Fame that has more than Derek Fisher.
Are you crazy?
Magic Johnson.
Well, that was a bad. Like, I'll go back to my original point. I'll go back to my original point. I'll go back to my original point. Name who got drafted in the Hall of Fame. A point guard drafted in the Hall of Fame 7 years ago. Or
you tell me.
I need a name. I need a name. Like, just look it up real quick.
Who got drafted 7 years ago?
Not necessarily 7 years ago. I'm just saying within that time frame. A point guard.
What's the question?
Like in the last 10 or so years, who's the point guards that's inducted in the Hall of Fame?
Allen Iverson.
I know AI got inducted in the Hall of Fame. I was happy for him.
Okay, so 6 years ago, there's a point guard, Louis Dampier, who got inducted to the Hall of Fame.
A no name. That's another no name. Who is he?
He averages more points.
Do you know who he is?
He played in like
RT. Do you know who he is?
No, that's not a good criteria.
Oh my God, bro! That he is in the Hall of Fame and he's a no name.
He has 7 All-Stars.
Who is he?
From the 70s.
Who is in the 70s? Like we all know that was an easier time to play too. So, but who is he though?
Wow.
That's not my argument. I'm just adding on that fact. I'm saying who is he?
He's a Hall of Famer. Like, I don't know.
We don't know who he is, bro. I'm saying he's in a Hall of Fame right now.
He's from the 70s.
He's in a Hall of Fame right now. There's people from the 70s. No, I mean, yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no is recency bias, but I'm saying there's people that gets drafted from the 80s and the 70s that we still get excited about. Plenty of times. Not that guy. Not that guy. Not that guy. He's not top
1 Hall of Famer.
Okay, but we don't know who he is, do we?
Say some of the more recent point guard Hall of Fame entries be like Steve Nash and Jason Kidd. I'm looking at they got
those guys are definitely better than Derek Fisher.
I'm not gonna argue them. He don't even score enough or assist enough or any accolade. He has no accolades.
He does. He has 5 rings.
Compare.
But look at how he got those.
Robert Horry has 7 rings. He has more than Jordan. Where's his Hall of Fame thing at?
Right.
Robert Horry, again, we don't know who that is. He has no name.
We do. Robert Horry has a name.
No, he doesn't. Who is he?
You know what?
You are tripping if you don't know who he is.
Who is he?
I actually legitimately want to apologize to you guys because this is the impact argument. This is what it is, isn't it? This is
Yes, this is exactly the impact argument. Right
yes,
now.
I was gonna say this is pseudo your argument, bro. Like this is pseudo kind of your same argument.
No, we don't know who those people are. We know who Derek Fisher is. We know his accolades.
Bro, everybody knows every basketball, every hooper I know I ever met in my life know Robert Horry.
I don't know who Robert Horry is. Who is he? I don't know who he played with. None of that.
I played craps next to Robert Horry in Vegas.
I also want to say this. Back in 2004, 2005, there's like maybe 3 teams in the NBA that wouldn't take Derek Fisher on their team. Back in Derek Fisher's prime, there's not a team in the NBA that wouldn't pick him up and start him.
Just because you're starting,
so that's another thing. The man back when he played. So you mean to tell me Jordan Nelson, like that, who's probably like the 3rd or 4th best point guard at the time? Like fuck out of here, bro.
A lot of teams want Patrick Beverley on their team. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Dude is good as hell.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
He's not a Hall of Famer, bro.
Oh man, bro, that's fucked up, bro. Now, y'all are taking that shit from people. That's fucked up, bro. That dude is raw as hell. That's fucked up.
No, he's not. He's not a Hall of Famer.
Listen to what you just said. Listen to the stat you just said about him.
Bev is a Hall of Famer now? Okay.
What's his win? Like,
he has no stats to even
just please, bro.
Bro, these people were like was top.
I'm gonna do a basketball Twitter space.
Bro, there wasn't a team back in the day. There wasn't a team back in the day that wouldn't take Derek Fisher. that wouldn't refuse him. He could have signed for millions wherever the fuck he wanted, and now he's being talked about. Now he's being talked about. Now he's being talked about like he was a throwaway role player. Like, oh my god! Like these young teenagers aren't crazy.
But he was.
But he wasn't though. But he wasn't though. But he wasn't though. You can't name a team that would have never picked him up and started him. How was he a throwaway role player? Name a team that would have never picked him up back then. Who would never picked him up? That's crazy.
You don't get into the Hall of Fame.
That's crazy. Derek Fisher was the only. Derek Fisher was the point guard talked about every weekend.
Bro, superstars being in the Hall of Fame. Superstars are in the Hall of Fame. Bro.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But there's duds in the Hall of Fame too. Plenty of them.
No, it's not.
Yes, there are.
Really, no.
Yes, there are. He just named a point guard. We don't even know in here.
He has better stats and more accolades by Derek Fisher by far. Like it's not even close. It's like
when the Lakers, and
I'm pretty sure that's what the NBA did to pick him up. All they did was go back and look at his stats. So like, oh, this guy should be good. This guy be good.
Listen though, when the Lakers lost, nobody was blaming Derek Fisher. When you get in the Hall of Fame, it's because you carried a team. The pressure was on you. You were the guy, and he was never the focus of his franchise for his entire career. No matter what team he played for, he was never the focus. He never had game plans drawn up for him. He was not that kind of player. He was somebody that helped contribute
I don't
to a
necessarily agree with
team,
that. I would necessarily
but
agree
he
with
didn't
that.
have the stats or the attention to garner being.
He definitely had the attention. He definitely had the attention.
Absolutely not. Only
No, he did not, bro.
Again, you can't name 4 better point guards back in that day that you would take over Derek Fisher on your team.
Jason
Kidd, if you can say
Nash,
Alan
okay.
Gilbert Arenas.
Hold on. Allen Iverson. Hold on. AI was super late in his career when Derek Fisher was around. I don't think you would take.
No,
AI.
he wasn't. They played against each other in the finals.
When AI when
Justin, what are you?
I'm talking about Derek. I'm talking about these characters. I'm talking about these. That is the same game, but I'm talking about these guys in their prime though. I'm talking about
his prime.
No, he wasn't. Like Derek Fisher prime is like 2000. Derek Fisher prime is like 2002 to 2005.
You want to know his prime? When he averaged 11 points.
That was prime.
That was his prime.
No, I'm looking at more than that. I'm looking at more than his averages. And hold on, wasn't a second ago somebody in here was just arguing about averages not being the only thing we should be looking at? So I'm trying to figure out like how are y'all debating this? He just brought up but y'all are back to averages and stats, but he just brought up attention. And what I'm saying, Derek Fisher definitely had attention in his prime.
People knew who he was. Is that really the
argument? Plenty of people knew who he was. Plenty of teams wanted him as well. He was on ESPN every weekend.
Bro, the Lakers signed him 2 times. They literally let him go and let him come back. Like, no, they was not pressed about him. If he was that important, they would have never let him go in the first place.
They would never let him come back either if he was that trash.
He was like, they already knew he knew how to play with them already. They were like, why not bring him back in?
Nah, that's a bullshit argument because there's like he can pick up a player in the draft. You can bring a player on and teach him. Like that's a bullshit argument that he just know how to. No, I'm not saying that justifies him being in the Hall of Fame by itself. Obviously, his stats aren't what I'm mainly arguing about. What I'm mainly arguing about is like what he did back in his day, and like the tone of the Derek Fisher name back then was just so big to me as a kid. I vividly remember him being on ESPN almost every weekend. I remember vividly the people like teams wanting him very badly. I remember this shit vividly. Like to say Derek Fisher and Tyler Chancellor for that fact, I remember him balling in finals with Dirk. To say that these players are like the way y'all talking about them, I just don't like it. I mean, you kind of convinced me about Tyson Chandler not being in the Hall of Fame. That one kind of convinced me, but I'm not moving on Derek Fisher.
You saying like C class,
Steve
D
Nash.
class. Wait, what?
You say D class? I thought you said Steve Nash. My bad.
No. You name it like.
Jay, before you go,
bro, hold on. D class, Derek Fisher. What? That don't make sense.
Well, before you go, can we wrap this up? Like, can we wrap up the stream? Like,
hold on, man. Fuck that. Man.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I want to finish what you were saying, bro.
Bro, you not naming.
I want to hear where you gonna put Derek Fisher. What class you gonna put him in?
Bro, he's a D class point guard.
Oh man, that's so disrespectful. That's so
It's
disrespectful.
not, bro.
That's so
Like,
disrespectful.
do you know how many point guards that came in the league, bro?
That's so
There are
disrespectful. That's how you know how many point guards that came in the league that don't have the name that Derek Fisher has? Yes, I do know.
That's only
It's
because he
fucking
played
a
for the
lot.
Lakers.
It's a lot.
Literally only because he played for the Lakers.
That's not true,
Literally
bro.
only- yes,
That's
it
not
is.
true.
Literally the only reason why.
That's not true.
Because he's
Yes,
passing
it is.
Kobe. That's it.
That's not true. That's not true.
What are the other teams Derek Fisher played for?
Everybody wanted. He didn't want to go nowhere else.
No, he did. He went.
He
to other
did play
teams.
for
What
Golden
other
State,
teams?
didn't he? I remember that too.
Bro,
No, come on, stop
Only-
giving them answers. Come on,
only
stop
6
it.
people. We gotta represent. Only 6 people watching the stream.
Yeah, we should end this a while ago. Not gonna lie. Okay, FMA Bleach. Clearly, let's finish this up. I don't know why we're still stuck on this.
Brotherhood, bro. Like,
Bleach.
I mean, Bleach. Yeah.
Okay, Jack, what do you vote for?
Actually,
FMA.
no. I'm going with Brotherhood.
Jay
Actually,
don't know what the fuck he want to do. Same way,
I'm going
the same way,
no.
the same way he don't know nothing about Derek Fisher. It's the same way he
I
don't,
knew he was gonna say
he don't know
that.
what he
Bro.
want to do.
bro, I
Hey,
know
I'm going Full
I
Metal.
know dang near everything about basketball. Please challenge
No,
me.
you don't. No, you
Yes, I
don't.
do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
You
do.
just called
No,
Derek.
I-
You just
I
called
real
Derek
life do
Fisher.
this.
You just called
I
Derek
real
Fisher
life do
a
this.
D player. There's no D player.
is.
There's no D player in the
He
league.
is.
There's no D player. There's no D player that ever came in the league that can say
Chat,
that
I'm trying.
that
Chat,
more
I'm
than
trying.
that more than 8 teams in the
Okay.
league wanted them at one point in time.
Okay, can I ask you
Look,
something?
If
You
I just
say Derek Fisher-
if Derek Fisher is a D player, then why did then half of the teams in the NBA wanted him at one time?
Josuke, if
That's
you say he
insane
had
to
a
say.
biggest name,
That's
he had a big
insane
name,
to
how come he
say.
never made the All-Star game?
Bro.
How come he never made the All-Star game?
I literally grew up on this, bro. I literally been around NBA coaches, scouts, players. My brother play ball. I know what I'm talking
Okay, nigga. So have everybody else in here. Okay, go ahead.
Derek
No,
Fisher,
no.
even
Go ahead.
if
So
you
has
say-
everybody else in here.
even
Yo,
if you
let's
say-
wrap up this stream so we can
I
talk
agree.
about this after.
I agree.
Why do we like?
I'm
Hold on.
voting
I'm
Full
trying
Metal.
to figure out. Like, okay, go for it. Go wrap this up. But I don't have like we
Yeah.
don't have to end the stream just to talk about it. We can keep talking about it. Who cares? It's only 6
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, that's
You have
fine.
a 4-hour
Bracket then.
podcast? Okay.
I mean, there's
I
nobody
respect
in here to care about it. Like, who cares? Go just like
I mean, your listeners from like other.
literally. This is exact. We're doing
Nah, wrap the stream
like
up.
literally. This is y'all just want to say some wild shit. That's all that is. I would say this is literally exactly what we're gonna do once we put once I put stop.
Oh, I know that. I know.
You
that.
see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't even really matter. But
I'm just like
because
I
I'm
don't
still
know
I'm still
people
finna
that
argue
are
about
here.
Derek Fisher. I want to stand on this.
All right, well,
Rax,
Full Metal
Rax,
Alchemist gets
hold
my
up,
vote.
Hold up, Rax. What are you voting for? Rax is gone. He's asleep. Gold. Who you voting for? Did you vote?
He said Alchemist.
Alchemist wins then. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is the best shonen out there, determined by us. Besides Josuke, he doesn't want a name attached to it. So that said, that is it for the shonen bracket.
I think this is more of an RT thing.
What? What do you mean? This is the RT thing? I don't
Well, you
understand
came
what that
you
means.
came up with this, didn't you?
Yeah,
You
but
made
it's a
this bracket,
different
didn't you?
podcast.
Did you made this bracket, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I mean.
Okay.
See, RT, the funniest thing is he say that, and this whole time you could have just did it how you wanted to do it in the beginning.
He did do it how he
Very
wanted to do it.
No, I didn't. I randomized it. What do you mean?
Oh, you wanted to rig it? You wanted to keep it rigged? So you went like no. I don't want to keep it rigged, but I'd rather keep it fair. If you guys are going to
It
do
was
this,
fair. It was fair regardless.
no, it was
I mean,
rigged. It was rigged to for certain arguments to happen, and it's just something cheap and cheesy about that to me.
You don't want to. Okay.
I don't see how, but regardless, we got our winner.
You don't see how? You don't think scripted? You think scripted TV is better than?
That's what YouTube is. It's scripted videos for the most part. Like I don't know.
I mean, it's just making sure we get the best debates and content. That's literally what I was focusing on.
The best debate and content is us in here arguing toxicity. That's our content.
Exactly. That's why I put the.
Like, what are
most
you talking
toxic
about?
Debate. That's why I put the most toxic debates first.
But it's fair. I need that shit to happen.
Regardless, it's fair. There's
No.
nothing-
If it's rigged, something is about if it's something's rigged, and you see it all the time on TV.
Because
It's
you're
like
using
something
the term rigged. That's the problem.
that's what it is. That's what you did.
I literally just set up the matchups for the best debate for the content.
You rigged it.
Okay. It's fine. Regardless, we got a winner, so it worked out.
No. This one isn't rigged. This is not rigged. He randomized this. The first one was rigged. And him and Quan just wanted to do certain arguments for their
You know what's not rigged?
so they can go jack off or something.
What's literally
I
go
don't know.
go in some other direction that doesn't need to be go to. But what I will say is
you rigged the contest.
This tournament bracket still was like a fire debate. So hey, as long as we got the
And
content.
still, just because it got voted doesn't mean that anything's better. Obviously,
huh?
Yeah,
just because we came to this conclusion doesn't make it true. Like everybody.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it just makes good content.
Right. It would have been a
debate.
better true if I made it for sure.
Oh,
You would
I
have
don't
went
know
based on
about
impact,
that.
bro.
Exactly.
The greatest
Yeah.
impact manga bracket.
Misinformation if Kwame.
And that would have been so
Oh, yeah,
pointless. That would have been so
That would've
pointless
been
because
pointless.
it's just like One Piece clears everything.
No,
Yeah, it would have been One Piece and Dragon Ball in the finals, and then he would look up the sales numbers for both.
That's why
he would look up,
You got
how much
statues. Yeah.
Bro, and you know what? I told y'all that's what he was gonna do. I told y'all on the second bracket. I told y'all that's what he was gonna do. Y'all sat there and y'all ain't say nothing, and he ran with it.
But it was hilarious. Every time he brought it up,
It wasn't funny. That's the problem. You know, people laugh at the bullshit, and it's going to continue because they like it.
Oh man,
It's not funny.
No, it's a difference between laughing with somebody and
I was
laughing.
gonna bring up the sales for Berserk. Like, isn't that like a real prolific manga?
Speaking
like,
of
does it have
Berserk,
any statues?
why isn't Berserk? Oh, I guess Berserk
not a
is
shonen. Yeah.
Oh, but still. Oh, okay. It's not a
Oh no,
shonen.
Berserk sells in the mud, bro. It's a little over 50 million, bro. It's not even in the
Oh my
conversation.
goodness.
But
I
the
swear, if you
story is a good
said
story, that's what I
if
hear.
you say Demon Slayer better than Berserk, I am canceling you right now.
I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me look at Demon Slayer itself. Hold on.
Oh
Demon
my
Slayer
god,
manga
Bro,
sales.
see, this is what I mean. You feed it. You feed the
Well,
monster.
Actually, no. Demon
What
Slayer
they
has
started
not
talking about
surpassed
manga got
Berserk
like
yet.
15 more viewers.
You feed when you feed Quan. This is what happened.
No, well, no.
And y'all
Berserk
fed him.
has more total sales, I believe. So no, it's still.
That's a stupid way of looking at this, Quan.
I'm looking at it logically.
Logically,
Is the stream still going on?
yeah.
Jay just want to say something
He's
so
got another
wild,
follower. He
bro.
went from 13 to 14
Wait,
to 15
bro, I'm about to
now.
eat up some burgers, bro.
We got 15 watchers now.
What he said,
no,
Jay.
man.
Hey, they heard us started talking about the bracket again. And they came back. It was like,
That shit started
they're talking
jumping
about
up, bro. I
basketball.
swear to God, that shit started jumping back up.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
These
I'm
results,
dead. I'm weak.
these results are well, I don't.
Amazing.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
the results
The best
of the
result-
bracket?
I'm surprised. I would
Hey,
say
this is
please.
what we
I'm
voted
surprised.
collectively. I disagreed a lot of it,
I
but
mean,
that's what it
democracy.
No,
this
this
shows
is-
that it sucks.
This is what
Voting.
this is
Just because
what
some people say.
was. Democracy is all about.
People getting opinions.
this is what people will believe. This is what people will want you to believe democracy is about.
Yeah, when we all vote.
But it's not a democracy.
Then what
it
is-
seems pretty democratic to me. I don't know what else it would
It
be.
just shows how much it sucks. Just because a couple people will say something doesn't mean it's okay.
What? I don't understand.
So if 5 people vote for something, right, that doesn't make it okay. It's because
Oh,
more
yeah,
people.
that's
Just
a
because
fact.
more people say yes on something, that doesn't mean it's okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
what it is.
I don't know what you're trying to. I don't know what you're getting at, but I agree.
What he's saying, yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand. I
Pretty
get what you're
simple.
saying.
I get what you're saying, but I don't know I don't know like why you said it.
Twitter is a prime example. I've been seeing people get ratio with the dumbest takes. I'm like, he's completely wrong though.
Yeah, like this list.
Facts.
Universal. It's a universal statement.
Well, I don't know if this is getting celebrated anywhere, but it's definitely wrong.
FMA beating Bleach in the finals.
Somebody's gonna use it. They're like, oh, nah, these dudes said that this is the best.
Hey,
No,
but you
they
want
better not
people
say
to-
that shit. I'm gonna correct them real quick.
I'm like, Josuke said so.
No, I ain't say a fuck thing. I would never vote Yu Yu Hakusho. Fire Force beat Yu Yu Hakusho.
I'm surprised
Never
because you
vote
love
that.
both of these series.
I would never vote that. That's the. I think that's the dumbest take. I think that's the dumbest one.
Wait, which one?
Yu Yu Hakusho losing the Fire Force. I think that's just
Well,
terrible.
If you
I-
would
well,
have
I
voted,
said- I
Yu
said
Yu
why
Hakusho
I
would
reason,
won.
so. For some reason, I couldn't vote Yu Yu Hakusho because I never watched it.
I think Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man is bad. I think Naruto and JJK is bad. I would choose JJK.
Over Naruto?
Yes,
Over
I would.
Naruto?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes. 100%.
Nah, I feel like JJK don't got enough content to even compare to Naruto. Right now.
Naruto characters are trash. So,
What?
bro, there's
What,
like
JJK?
there's like
Like
4 to
JJK.
5 good like characters that I love in Naruto, right? There's like 10 to 11 characters in JJK that I love.
Really? That's a lot in JJK. Not gonna lie.
There's a lot of
So you
characters
saying-
in JJK that I love.
For about 5, I'm getting a little hard pressed to find likable characters.
In JJK, it's
like
hard to find
3,
likable
yeah.
characters. That's
After about
Oh,
5.
So
y'all
you're saying
crazy.
Shibuya?
Y'all
You saying
crazy.
Shibuya clears Naruto?
Shibuya clears Naruto?
That's what you're pretty much saying.
No, but it has the.
That's his best arc.
What I'm saying is JJK is, although it's not as much as Naruto, it definitely has the potential. And Shibuya is definitely better than a lot of arcs in Naruto already. So another 2 Shibuyas, they're gonna clear Naruto, especially in the long run. So yeah, I'm looking at JJK futuristically as well as what I'll see so far. And
I agree with you on that.
Outside of just like rating their arcs, I'm rating the characters as well, and just the art and everything else. I like JJK better.
Fair enough.
I
I disagree.
JJK characters you can put over a 8 out of 10 or a 7. Like I don't think they have that.
And you could put Naruto at 4 out of 10s.
I disagree with that.
Oh no!
What? They're cookie cutters, bro. There's no Sakura in JJK, thank God. Like, come on, bro. Naruto literally has one of the most hated characters in all of the Shonen of all time. And we're talking about characters.
Bro, we do have a Sakura in JJK. You Maiwa?
Please, who's the Sakura?
Maiwa, bro, she's trash. She's pretty much 10-10.
No, but she's not portrayed. She's not portrayed to be a Sakura.
It don't matter.
That's how she's portrayed to be. She's portrayed to be like that. She's not portrayed to be like how Sakura was portrayed to be.
She's in the quality games.
Fuck out of here.
Dude just wasn't good at writing.
She's just not. Definitely not portrayed to be like how Sakura was portrayed to be. And just for us to leave her for 2 years straight and like, just fuck out of here.
I mean, just because it was Sakura, doesn't like that, sure, Sakura.
She was so trash. There's a lot more. There's a lot more.
We know Kishimoto don't know how to write women.
Yeah,
like that's get that cool.
Like,
that was a weak spot of his.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's fine. He nailed everything else. And in terms of his villain catalog, like in terms of that,
Bleach is
crazy.
Rex Cat just wild out on the keyboard.
I like Bleach. I mean, JJK villains better than Naruto villains by far.
I agree. I do.
By far.
I do.
By far.
You like JJK villains collectively more than Naruto villains?
The only thing JJK don't got yet is a Madara and a Pain, but everything else.
Orochimaru?
Well, nobody wants Orochimaru, so we had enough of him in Naruto. I'm fine with not having Orochimaru.
He's still one of the better villains you'll see.
He's not even a villain. He's more of an antagonist than a villain. Orochimaru?
What he did? Yes, Orochimaru.
Okay, do you remember what Mars did? Like, there's plenty of people that there's a difference between an antagonist and a villain. There's a difference between an antagonist and a villain, and Orochimaru fits that antagonist role way more than he fits that villain role.
That is cap.
He was a whole villain.
He was the whole villain. He was the whole villain, but he's not. He doesn't finish his series as a villain.
Because I don't know what they did to it, and that's another reason I'd say that Naruto isn't that good, and why I would rank JJK over it. Because they retcon dumb shit like that, and that's what I'm saying. They're going too long. Like I feel like JJK is going to be a more complete and just concise story.
It's going to be better, yeah.
Yeah, overall,
maybe. We'll see how it ends.
It's already better. I mean,
it's already showing that it's going to be better.
There's so much shit that is in JJK. So much shit that is already answered that Naruto took so long to answer.
And Kenjaku is about to be like whatever they about to do with him. About to be the greatest new Shonen villain right now.
Potentially.
Yeah, we're gonna see about that.
We're gonna see potentially.
And I even like the powers.
Pretty iffy on it.
I like the powers and JJK better too.
I think that's the only one.
They're hit or miss for JJK for the powers for me.
I used to like the powers.
Some are a little long-winded and just difficult to I don't even know grasp. I feel like you have to
Naruto power system gets pretty old really quick to me.
Rasengan, big Rasengan, colorful Rasengan.
Yeah, it's a lot of those, bro. It's a lot of those.
That's literally only Naruto's skill set.
He's like the main character.
I know, and that is
the skill though. Yuji has no ability.
Yeah, he literally only uses the.
What does that got to do with what we're talking about?
But
If
he's
you're talking about Naruto doesn't have a diverse moveset.
No, ho. I'm talking about the entirety cast of Naruto power system. Nobody talking about specifically Naruto but Jack. So direct that bullshit anger towards Jack, please.
We are.
Not there's so many different abilities in Naruto though. Like,
There's so many different better villains in JJK as well. Everything you can say, I can say the same thing about JJK.
I don't think you can.
There are a lot of abilities, a lot of broad abilities in JJK, just like in Naruto. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I literally said
again. Anything you can say, I can say for JJK as well. Well, I'm talking about what Quan is about to say.
Complicated don't equal better, but
you say what?
I think it's an argument.
Nobody ever said complicated don't equals better. I never said that.
That's what it feels like to say all of JJK's abilities is better.
JJK has maybe 4 abilities that's like pretty complicated to understand. Outside of that, that's just a baseless argument. They're pretty
many actually.
Outside of the 5 abilities that's kind of hard to understand. There's not too many that's like that. So stop that argument as well. We're talking about the overall series, not just 1 or 2 moments.
So you got like Gojo, Megumi, like
Mega Meat powers is so simple. Come on.
No, I'm talking
about the robot. His powers aren't
abilities in terms of like.
No, you're thinking of Mechamaru.
Over the Naruto ones.
Mechamaru.
But
Mechamaru was simple too. He's just an android.
Nah,
the
ones that's like the Zenning guy with the his powers is pretty confusing.
60 frames per second power.
Right, that shit kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
go.
But, I mean,
you wow. You loud as hell.
Who?
Hold on. Let me just end the live stream. I don't know why I'm still.